Hello to all and welcome. I'm Josie K, and this is Josie K Tarot. My gift is to use oracle and tarot cards and numerology actually to help guide each of us to our highest best path, to help guide us to think things through and make the highest best decision, right? Because karma is about decision making. Our society is making decisions too quickly because they're acting out with that natural human nature stuff. But spirit is guiding society to take some time to think, maybe for a day or two before taking any action, so that spirit can kind of step in and give you some signs as to how to best and which is the best decision. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the overall energy I have here, starting out with the Tea Leaf Fortune Card Deck by Ray Hepburn. I laid a circle spread and then I clarified these messages with the, which deck is this? Magic of You Oracle deck. After that, I will bring in the whichever tarot deck I am guided towards to bring in spiritual guidance and messages of guidance. I just keep hearing there's some guidance here, but we're all kind of being given, of course, this moment of pause and to take some clarity that many of the collective are receiving and create balance, happiness, joy. There is an opportunity now to recognize what didn't work in the past because there was muddled or unclear thinking, and now how to cultivate love and connection with others in a proud and balanced way. So I feel like as a society, we are looking at a lot of negativity, a lot of people walking in their shadow side, making bad decisions. But our goal here on earth, as we discover a purpose that fulfills us day to day, is to recognize the journey and the blessings, recognize the effects of prayer, and then share that with those whom are walking in their shadow side, right? Walking in the valley of the shadow of death, temptation, the, what is it? 7 sins. Hi, Gabrielle. Good morning. Alva, good day. And Alva says good day to everyone who is in here. So before I get into this collective overall energy and advice, I am offering only during this live video podcast, if you are new here, a one question reading for just a minimum of a $10 donation. You just click on the $sign box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then in the chat section, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and a question and or concern by which I can read and provide a reading for you of. So again, my gift is translating messages. I can teach tarot, but I think each person that learns tarot connects with them and the messages, the cards, in a way that applies to their unique personality, right? Okay, let's move on. So in the center of the circle spread, representing today and going into this next week, the final week of September of 2020, we have the mountain energies. Now, what was interesting is before I started the spread, I saw the mountain, and I was told that those of you whom have via your personal readings, via the live Zoom cast, however that applies, if you've seen this mountain energy, you have conquered a lot. Some of you are almost recognizing the last few steps you need to take to step into the blessing on the other side because you have worked hard in some aspect. Okay, so when the mountain shows up, the spiritual advice for this card in the next week for the collective is major challenges are going to be overcome. And how? Because with euphoria, a majority of the collective are starting to honor themselves, starting to trust in their own uniqueness and gifts, starting to realize the highest best journey, and are sidestepping the negative behavior, the negative energy, the things that are lying in the shadows of bad decision making regarding oneself or another. So euphoria, we have a number 9 here, right? Having a realization that something is coming to an end and that major challenges are now being overcome in some way. So this is just kind of an awareness that's taking place or already has for the collective. Now in the thoughts position of the circle spread, we have the broken ring. Someone thinking about parting ways with another regarding romance, business, family, friends, however that may apply. And so you have this number 5, which we're going to spend a lot of energy with the number 5, of course, in 2021, which is a 5 in numerology. I think odd numbers are when things kind of slow down and we have the ability to connect deeper with spirit, that spirit's trying to guide us as to what action steps to take. But a big message collectively right now and hopefully on through the next 30 years. It's about cultivating love, connecting with those whom are in your highest best good, right? Not only making decisions on your own behalf that are good, but making decisions regarding who do I connect with, who do I work with, is this going to work out? That may even be on the minds of the collective right now. Gabriel, haven't been able to listen in a while, but I am drawn to listen today. And thank you to anyone who has taken some time, because I know this is in the middle of the day. Let's move forward. In the relationship sector, see, we have parting of the ways, and then we have the broken bridge energy in the relationship sector to another or others. And so the advice is, because of some form of unsuccessful outcome to a problem, we have eunoia, everything in perfect balance. Why? Because in relation to another or others, we have the number 8. And the 8 is like the infinity symbol. And I've been feeling like we have gone up a path that was difficult. We're coming down into the crux of the infinity symbol where we say, am I going to continue to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles for the next 10, 20 years? Or am I going to allow myself to rise above? Am I going to honor myself and cultivate love? How am I going to recognize maybe those who are walking in their shadow energy and help them to step into their light and bring joy to their life within themselves? I think a lot of people, if you're looking for something to work out, you're still going through this mountain a little bit. And the first couple weeks, maybe the first week of October of 2020 for the collective. As you continue to follow Spirit's advice, part ways and cultivate new love and figure out the action steps you need to take, this also is a moment of pause and reflection, knowing what you learned and now saying, I'm rising above. I'm honoring myself. I am more aware. So in the foundation or the creative aspects position, we have the hammock and epiphany. I feel like the collective is like, oh, I just hope this summer lasts a little bit longer so I can go do this, so I can rest, so I can travel, so I can take a physical or mental or emotional or spiritual break. Because it is time to take time to do what you love and to rest. It's a time of preparation. For what? In the day-to-day aspects position. For the goldfish energy that says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, or both. For day-to-day, the collective will feel the energies of, and this is real strong energy, right? She's tied down, she's chained, she's bonded to that which was killing her. See, her arm was turning into a skeleton here. Wow, that's deep. So it's about sacrificing who and or what does not serve you because you have learned your worth and now are honoring yourself. Robin, hello, welcome. Okay, so that's in the creative aspects position, creating some time to reveal your gifts, to discover your gifts as you let go of whatever or whoever or whomever does not serve you. You can increase your material wealth via, for a lot of people, your spiritual growth. I grew, I learned, and now I can share what I've learned with others. And when we do what we enjoy, that's when we discover our purpose. That's when we shine like the sun. That's where we can take our gifts and find financial, emotional stability and contentment. So again, in the actions position, whatever action steps people are taking, cause and effect, right? I put time and effort in, and I know that it'll go full circle, and that good things will come from that which is good. Good fortune will come because it's in my actions position of the circle spread. So for clarification, we got the minimus energy and number 17, which is awesome. It is time to go take a little break, however you can, and connect with spirit and recognize what didn't serve you, but now how you can honor yourself and overcome old obstacles or challenges. As you commune with source, you are going to start to recognize signs and synchronicities that are going to bring you more clarity, especially emotionally. So by mid-October, I'm really feeling this for the collective. There is the coming out of muddled and unclear thinking, and then recognize the energies of Naz. So Naz is feeling loved and proud because you honored yourself. You came out of confused thinking. Yes, some are going to get an offer and you're going to part your ways, or something's not going to work out. And that's because it's not supposed to. So when you run into obstacles, for a lot of the collective, the first person is almost like just humanly evolved, but it's not where spirit's trying to guide you. So it will be the second option, the second connection, circumstance, or situation. Do not jump, like I talked about earlier, with that dark energy of, I cannot wait and sit in prayer and rethink this for a day or 3. Some may take 3 hours and say, I don't know why I was thinking of it that way. I'm communing with source, and I trust that I can feel loved and proud of myself if I just honor myself and make the highest, best decisions. Now, on the mind of a lot of people, and I know this because of the personal readings in this inner strengths position, there is strength here. I'm sorry, not inner strengths, subconscious position. I still feel a lot of strength and boldness. Somebody's thinking about marriage, commitment, partnership. There are obstacles to overcome. Honor yourself is the spiritual advice. Cultivate love, even if it involves the parting of ways. Be kind, and know that as you do so, everything will be in perfect balance in the relationship sector. Take some time to honor yourself, reveal your gifts, maybe work on something, put it out on Amazon, slap a price on it, and see if it sells, right? Because for someone here, if you can sacrifice that which no longer serves you, that you felt tied and bounded to, you can then open your heart once again. So if you are of the collective and your heart has been closed off, but you have thought about marriage, commitment, partnership with another, Spirit is saying with the Maximus energy and number 15, before you move into a path, let's pray about the action steps you or both of you need to take. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? How can you give love, marriage, partnership, if you don't have that to give within yourself, that love to give? So somebody's holding back. And that may be what Spirit's saying day to day. Let go of holding back. Major challenges will be overcome if you'll just honor yourself, reveal and trust in your gifts. Good fortune will come. Pray to Spirit. Watch for the signs and synchronicities. Commune with Source. Why? Because in the inner strengths position, we have the grapes energy. We have the collective strong enough by mid-October of 2020. And I'm getting the 19th as a big day for a lot of people to have some form of paradigm shift, aha moment of, oh my gosh, I trusted and loved myself. I did things in a balanced way. I let things, people, circumstances fall away. I worked on my gifts and my talents so I could let go of that which was broken maybe in the past. And now I'm going to sacrifice that and increase my material and spiritual growth. I'm going to increase my financial growth, but I'm growing spiritually because I am now connected with Source and I'm feeling loved. And now I can work on giving love and eventually maybe coming into a deeper commitment or partnership with another. Now, this could be caring and connecting and seeing if I can come into partnership with a business offer that is showing up maybe in the next couple weeks from today. So in the inner strengths position, hi, Fern. We have Samadhi. perfect acceptance, time to go out and have fun, right? So this is a journey of figuring out, how do I love myself? How do I cultivate love in connection to others? How do I push beyond that which didn't turn out right and reveal my gifts, knowing that I will, as I let go of what was, I can step into material wealth and grow because I followed Spirit's advice, right? I will, as I create balance and open my heart to love and what can now be, I will find energies of great acceptance within. And then I can go out and have fun. Maybe bring some grapes, some treats. So in a 3-card summary to my left with the same Magic of You Oracle deck, we do have this next week being represented and confirmed by Spirit with the tangibility energy. Honor yourself and you will overcome obstacles. And this card says, make your dreams come true. Right? In the creative aspects position, reveal your gifts and then wait. Take a break, reflect, sit in solitude, and love this moment of darkness where you can say goodbye and instead open up to what is now doable in your life. Beautiful. So by the first week of October of 2020, we have the hex energies and the mosaic. So the advice here is let chance play its creative role in your life. And when it comes to others, be still and allow the enemies to reveal themselves. Allow yourself, I think, all the way into the first half of October of 2020, to let people show themselves, to maintain balance, to cultivate love, even though there may be a parting of the ways. For Spirit is telling the collective with the witch energy, oh my goodness, the magic you seek is inside of you. All you have to do is let it flow. And for many, the world is waiting for you to lead them, to teach them, to show them your uniqueness. Merge and go with the flow and let love grow. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. MA, hi. And MA says hello to everyone. Happy Friday, Junior. Wow. What's Junior? Is that just you saying, hey, Junior? I'm being goofy today. All right, let's go ahead and move forward into each individual sign, starting with Aries, going to Pisces. We'll do a quick small spread for each sign, and during these general readings, feel free to let me know if you'd like a one-question reading, and we'll fit that right in. Okay, here we go. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. All right. I think I'm going to just stay with the Tea Leaf Fortune Card deck by Ray Hepburn, and if I feel I need to clarify in any way, I will do so. All right. Oh, also, I pulled a card from the affirmation deck, and for the collective, the overall energy and the overall assistance and the overall spiritual guidance is to trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. I can eventually find that playful energy once again. All right, Aries, anybody want to track timestamps for me and post them in the comments section for whomever takes on that challenge? We'll earn a free fall special reading, which is a 15-minute video reading worth $25. Okay. All right, here we go. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, at 1914, something coming to an end, a new beginning, having to do with some form of foundation, family, business. Aries. Okay. So in the center of the circle spread for Aries, we have the camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems, just like the collective. It is all about perseverance right now, going into October, but also sitting back and watching what comes from the time and effort you put into something, because there will be a lot of aha moments where I know what it is I'm going to create, We're all in the same internet platform right now. We can all become our own CEOs and market whatever we want on the many free platforms like Amazon. So in the next couple weeks from today, we do have the yoke energy in the thoughts position for an Aries here. Persevere, even though in your thoughts with the yoke energies, you may feel tied down or frustrated. Remember, that's just in the thoughts. So don't allow yourself to feel frustrated, but instead persevere, right? Day to day, have a sequence of priorities and make sure that you work on your creativity, Aries, is the advice. Now, in the relationship sector, if you've been questioning a relationship, partnership, be it business or personal, this card says in the relationship sector, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. For a lot of people, you may connect with a business situation or a person that may not turn out right. You may be moving into a new direction financially. And if you're single, you meet someone either going to that job, home from that job, at that job, or someone who works nearby that job. So I feel a lot of love coming in here, whether you're coupled or single, Aries, in the first half of October, from now into then. Because it varies for different people and the responses from the other. So, Aries, in the creative aspects position of the circle spread, you have accept valid criticism and then persevere, for you are on the right path. What's up with this, Aries? During the first half of October of 2020, we have teardrops, great personal sorrow, persevere, beyond frustration. You may receive some form of criticism, but you are on the right path. Look at this, emotionally. You're going to be feeling pretty darn good, Aries, by, I feel like, the beginning of the second week of October of 2020, because money is coming to you. Just when you're feeling or thinking that you are tied down or frustrated, you will overcome the problem with the camel energy, and money is going to come to you. In the relationship sector, Aries, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. This is for the Aries who in the subconscious position is thinking about a younger man, someone younger than you, a child, a friend, a person who even is tied to a financial direction. Now, in the day-to-day aspects position, Aries, we have the wreath energy, sorrow over a loss, persevere, and avoid criticism or personal sorrow. You are not stuck or trapped. You are on the right path, and money will come to you. So in the inner strengths position by mid-October of 2020, we have an Aries who may be connecting with someone born in May. They may have Taurus or Gemini in their chart. And then we have a loss. Okay, let me get a little bit more information. So we have an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you as you create peace and harmony with the wind chimes and the nest. So persevere, even in the midst of frustration. Trust in your intuition that whatever you are working on or towards, I feel like financially for sure, that you are on the right path, you are headed in the right direction. Maybe you are able to guide someone else towards success, and they're younger than you. So Aries, by the third week, second going into the third week of October of 2020, we have the tulip. Great passion, time to get out of a situation where you are currently on the right path, and as you persevere, you will celebrate money that is coming to you. And that will bring some form of passion back. So there's some change here, and I think the change is all about letting go. It's about feeling stuck. There may have been sadness in May, but Spirit's saying as you continue to persevere, money will come to you. So I'm going to close with one card, or with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue for this Aries. What is the overall energy for whichever Aries I'm reading for during this general reading from now into mid-October? Overall messages and spiritual guidance is the Seven of Action. This is interesting. So I've been seeing a lot. If you guys have watched my monthly readings, especially the end of September, things are going to start to happen very quickly. So I think that whatever it's called, hammock energy that was in the collective. That's what I think, like people are saying, take a break. Don't get affected by criticism. Something's going to happen quickly. And then you're looking at the Seven of Action. Do I want to fight this battle anymore, or should I move on? A very spiritual time with the Seven of Action. So the card says for this Aries, you are being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may also stem from unresolved inner conflict rather than conflict with others. And right behind that, you guys have the Ace of Abundance. I'm seeing new beginnings now, of course, because new portals are opening up for those whom have made higher, better decisions, whom have changed unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles. This is a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Pentacles or coins, meaning a new gift is opening up that will lead you into a path of stability and security. It's a financial offer, opportunity, win, inheritance, or a journey that will grow and prosper. And the card says, Aries, this cherub brings wonderful news, a windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It is now time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be very important contracts to sign. So the angel of abundance is lifting someone out of their worries and are nudging you to understand, Aries, that you are indeed going in the right direction. And even though there may be some form of criticism or loss, because you are moving on in some way, keep going. Even if you feel tied down or frustrated, now into mid-October of 2020, Aries, you are going to overcome, because of this coin energy in your emotional aspects position. Okay, who do we have now? Let's see. Rena. Hello. Rena says hello to everyone. If you're new to this channel, we all lift each other up, help guide each other into a path of peace, joy, and happiness, along with the messages that I am translating from Spirit. Thank you again for the thumbs up, you guys. Aha, it's the junior version of Friday because we are so close to Friday. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, where the heck is my humor? Awesome. Junior day. It makes sense to me because me and my spouse both lately have been taking off Fridays to go and work on our new land. So that's a new path that opened up for me. All right, are there any one question readings anyone would like for me to do a reading for, to answer a question or concern? Again, just click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and or a question or concern that you'd like for me to read. Good vibes to all, says MA. That's amazing. Is anyone recognizing that the energy starting to lighten up? I think we're all going to learn a lot by the end of 2020, and then we can step into freedom and joy and action in 2021, year number 5. Attila, hello, and thank you for the donation. Wondering if my dream home is near or far away from me. Thank you and good luck from Australia. Hello, Attila from Australia. Let's check the yes-no deck, is what I call the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. I just shuffled and some of the cards fell and there was one facing out, Attila. So right off the bat, you have the bridge energy now into the next, well, mid-October of 2020. Successfully overcoming a problem. Beautiful. All right, so yes, no. Are you planning for the dream house, right? We need to not just sit in prayer and hope, but remember that now is about cause and effect, time and effort. It's about not waiting for the opportunity to come, but acting as if it has. And looking at which neighborhood do I want to live in, which house or amount do I want to put into a home, what things are in that neighborhood or in that area that I can get excited about doing. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Attila with clearly defined messages regarding a dream home. Well, what the heck is this? Romance. I feel like they're saying when it comes to a home, it's about falling in love with what you are aware of. So they're really nudging you in the next week to go maybe travel there towards where those dream homes are or what a dream home means to you. You can manifest your own dream home, right? We can all do what we so choose. But we don't want to kind of romance the idea, is what I'm feeling with the romance energy. We need to create change. We need to put time and effort in to receive any of those beautiful gifts via karma. So in the next couple weeks, you've got the big happy changes energies. Oh my goodness. Whatever it is that you are romancing, that you are thinking about, it's in your thoughts position where you are excited about big happy changes. Still dreaming. So in relation to another or others, it's about communicating clearly about big happy changes, wanting to create big happy changes. Spirit's saying now's the time, right? Now's the time to say whatever no longer serves me. Write those things down, cross them off, and replace them with this is what I'm creating for myself next in the next year. For it is time to create. When it comes to a dream home that shows up, Spirit's saying now is not the right time. They are saying, however, in the next, I feel the whole next month, maybe even the next month and a half, take action in your actions position to spread your wings and fly, right? It's up to you to communicate, if only to yourself, what big happy changes in your life that you are going to create for yourself. Emotionally, Spirit saying, pray to Spirit and watch for signs and synchronicities. For subconsciously, look at that. It's like you're ready to choose a new direction. So communication, what do I want? How do I create it? When am I going to go towards that? What do I need to accomplish that? Day to day, Spirit saying, eventually you're going to go from it not being the right time to actually saying yes. So it could be that if you follow Spirit's advice, by the second or third week from now, you are romancing a new idea. You are romancing a new opportunity. In your inner strengths position, you will have the strength and the desire with this energy, especially by the maybe fourth or fifth week from now, because abundance is coming your way. It's time for you to romance your abundance and create happy change. Get clear with yourself, choose a new direction, communicate with others in a new direction, and know that you can make your wishes come true. All you need to do is take action to spread your wings and fly, knowing it's up to you. Remain positive and assertive, for there's no need to worry. Forgive, let go, listen to your intuition, pray to Spirit, and meditate. Look for signs and synchronicities, and don't force yourself with these two cards here. It's like, I want something better, and Spirit's saying, sure, there's something better, but you need to consider what better means to you. You're ready. Time is now. So you may have this urge to go into the direction of something better, but it's important that you write down what that is. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the donation. All right. So you're very welcome. Very welcome. You will successfully overcome this problem if you follow Spirit's advice, because Spirit says you're ready. Oh my gosh, let me know what you do and what you create and where you want to go. This is the time of manifestation of those things, be it a home, a location, family, friends, and love even, where what we plant now will grow and prosper for the next 2 to 3 centuries or years. All right. Let's go ahead and get into, what were we at? Taurus? 3529. So a Taurus is being guided by Spirit as to what action steps to take regarding a new path or a new direction, so that eventually they can bring a close to their current circumstances. All right, so I'm going to, again, use the Tea Leaf Fortune Card Deck by Ray Hepburn. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages regarding the energies surrounding them and available to them now into and through mid-October of 2020. All right, Taurus. So in the center of your circle spread, you may come to recognize the hat energy either now or in this next week. The hat energy is about putting on a hat, a new hat, a different hat, playing a different role in your life. Yes, because what you used to do it's poured out and it's gone. So the message is it's time to get out of this situation. Put on a new hat. And you may be feeling this energy like, I'm ready. I'm ready to break away from a situation, and I'm going to step beyond that pail, that spilt of whatever it was, and I'm going to play a different role now. I'm going to step into the higher, better me, like we talked about earlier. So in the thoughts position of this Taurus, we have the teapot energy, a deep friendship, commitment, partnership with someone of the same sex. This could be father-son, this could be with an uncle, grandparent, great-grandparent, however that applies. Now in the relationship sector of the circle spread, we have the broken wishbone for Taurus. A wish may not be granted when it comes to a relationship or connection to a person. Now, I don't feel like this is the same sex person. For some, you are getting out of a situation because in relation to another or others, a wish wasn't granted. And that's what I'm seeing a lot is things are closing so we can open up to who we are, so we can help others and give good energy and figure out our purpose. Because when we find our purpose, we are shining with peace, joy, and happiness, and we can then share that in the lives of others who are still walking in their shadow side, right? In the energies of temptation, obsession, and the 7 sins. So in the creative aspects position, we have the ink pot energy for this Taurus, problems to be resolved. So we have a pail spilling over and a Taurus stepping over that, knowing that they're going to wear a new hat, be a new person, because they are in deep friendship and connection with someone of the same sex. A relationship may not work, or something may not have worked out, but a problem will be resolved if you will create resolutions at this time. So write down, I'm going to resolve problems in my life by taking these action steps during the next year. So in the actions position, we have the target energy for this Taurus, a goal-orientated person. Beautiful. So someone's saying, I'm not going to sit here and do this and live this anymore. I'm putting on a new hat. I'm being a new me. I'm stepping beyond whatever things didn't work out in the past. And I am now setting goals for my future. Boom. By mid-October of 2020, we have the perched bird. So waiting for good news, a package, a letter, emotionally. Someone's goals and intentions here are just waiting on something they ordered. So it could be something this small and you're just kind of waiting to play a new role, but there are problems that are resolving. Okay, spiritually, things are burning away, and now it's time to decide, am I going to rise to a higher, better, am I part of myself, or am I going to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles? So subconsciously, we do have the weeping willow energies for this Taurus, which is family sorrow. I need to get out of a situation because it has caused family sorrow. My wishes haven't come true. But I know now I need to get out of a situation, circumstance, and resolve these problems, even if it's deep within and not outside of myself. I know that I will have, in the first half of October of 2020, Taurus, the goal-orientated energy to play a new role. Now, in the thoughts and day-to-day aspects position of the circle spread, we have a Taurus who is thinking about some form of romance, thinking about something that they are just passionate about, a creative project, an idea. Those problems will be resolved as you get out of an old journey and you play a new role. What are your goals? All right, so in the inner strengths position, we have the tree. So you have the strength to connect with family. For some, you're leaving a situation involving family, but it's in a good way. There's a deep friendship, and now you're waiting on news so that you can create new goals in your life. So on the bottom of that deck, for clarification, we have getting together with friends. Okay, now is the time to make friends, get together with friends, create groups, blogs, clients for yourself. We have friends, and then we have the vulture energy, depression, anxiety, feeling like someone is working against you. See, because something may not be granted right away. And when something isn't granted right away, that's spirit saying we're placing obstacles here because it's not the path you're supposed to go in. You're supposed to head into this blessed direction. But I do see again with the mountain energy we talked about earlier, that major challenges will be overcome. You just have to trust in yourself. You can wear a new hat, be a new you, and evolve into many blessings that you had not discovered in your life in the past. Ribera girl, you're very welcome, and thank you for attending. All right, let's close for this Taurus with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Overall energy available from Spirit for this Taurus from now into mid-October of 2020. 7 of Action. Oh my gosh, the same card that Aries got. So if we're going from the 7 of Action, something happening quickly, and then connecting with others, figuring out, is this group of people, person, circumstance, situation what I want, or should I walk away, right? So there's a greater strength here for this Taurus than they ever had before. It's like, I am the boss of my path, and I'm going to decide which is my highest, best path. And if something doesn't serve me and provide me with what I know I deserve, I'm going to see what else is on offer. So the energy is, and the card says, you're being called to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than conflict with others. And Spirit is saying, remember, Taurus, trust that now you will have the ability to make excellent decisions. Someone is learning, they're rising above, and they're putting on a new hat. All right, so Geminis. Any Geminis in the house? Whoop, whoop. I think for Gemini, I'm going to go right into the Osha Zen Tarot deck. Thank you so much for attending. It means the world to me. Thank you to those of you whom have given me a thumbs up. Hello, Alessandra. We are on Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. And we are using the Osha Zen Tarot and are going to do a circle spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Gemini I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages regarding now into mid-October of 2020. Wow. So right off the bat, we have a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, who had or still has the 7 of Swords energies of self-destruction. self-destruction. Now, someone may be feeling like I'm not building my life, I'm self-destructing. And when we feel at a loss like that, Gemini, it's important to make sure you are setting goals and intentions day to day, that you have a plan of priorities that not only you're accomplishing day to day, but that you are building for the long term. Because we do have a Gemini here in the next maybe week or two who has the Hierophant energy. Is it the Hierophant? I don't know why I'm losing that thought. Nothingness. And now I am feeling it's important to, yes, it's the Hierophant. Number 5, sitting in a moment waiting for spirit to guide you. Page 12. What notes did I take for page 12? Something sacred is being born. Something sacred is being born. It is unmanifest yet, but it contains all. Okay, so that's what's in the thoughts. Now into the next couple weeks. Think about how, and maybe write down, Gemini, how am I self-sabotaging? How am I not putting on the mask of happiness and joy? Now, in the relationship sector, I think by the first, maybe going a little bit into the second week of October of 2020, we do have someone who may have Pisces in their chart with the moon as a major arcana. In relation to another or others, we have someone here who is a little bit cloudy and unsure, who is hoping and is being guided by spirit to understand. As you connect with and work with others, it may be by the first going into the second week of October of 2020, where you start to see the blessings that were waiting for you in the shadows of your journey. And what was holding you back was this confusion, this weight, this self-destruction. Now in the actions position, all right, so spirit is giving you, Gemini, the King of Wands energies. This is in your creative aspects position. So it's about setting goals and meeting goals and turning your life into a well-oiled machine. Like I just said, enjoying what you're creating for the long term, getting really excited and stepping into a path where you start to realize, I am the leader of my journey. I am the boss of what I'm creating. Some of you may be creating communication or are thinking about someone who is an older fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Yes. So they're saying in the next 3 weeks, maybe the next 4 weeks, Gemini, in your actions position. A number 5 is a spiritual time to connect with spirit and wait for spirit to guide you as to what action steps to take. To keep busy day to day, because in the actions position, what's blocking you from taking action is the 5 of Cups energy, clinging to the past. So spirit says, as we cling to the past, or I'm sorry, this author says, we become a blockhead. It is the past and this blocked energy you're creating for yourself that is causing this self-destruction. Mind blown emotionally. By mid-October of 2020, Gemini, you may be shocked because you are recognizing these messages, shocked because you are recognizing energies of self-destruction. That as long as you sit here waiting for clarity, even though you do have 2 very important cards here, I feel like Spirit's saying, take some time and wait, keep focusing day to day on what it is you are building. For this process will help you to free yourself from what happened in the past that caused energies of self-destruction. Come into an awareness of that which you are truly working towards. And again, day to day, create steps of priority that you repeat until you succeed, is the message. So in the subconscious position of the circle spread for this Gemini, we have the Knight of Wands. An exciting desire to go towards another, or to maybe even, I feel excitement though. This is what I'm feeling day to day. So we have a Gemini who's definitely getting in their own way. You're making yourself feel suppressed when it comes to what you've been working on or towards. But this 10 of Wands is a good card actually to me, because once you recognize what it is that's weighing you down, this self-destruction, then you can start to get excited about what you're creating day to day. Trusting with the moon energy that eventually the sun's going to come out and shine on your path, that you have a moment right now to have this paradigm shift and to now start to think about what you're going to do next. So this is the end of a journey, something you put a lot of time and effort into, and now this is you actually going beyond the page, the knight, the queen, and sitting in the King of Wands throne, creating a business, a product, whatever it is that is your gift. So in the inner strengths position, you have the strength, and you will feel this, especially by the second week of October of 2020, Gemini, that with the 9 of Wands, yes, indeed, I put a lot of time and effort into something, but now as I free my mind, I know that I could get more excited, because Spirit's saying if I put the time and effort in, so too will I recognize a blessing in the shadows. So someone is really blocking their own success because of negative thinking, thoughts and worries tied to the past. So for further clarification from Spirit, the 3-card summary to my left, we have the 3 of Wands. Possibilities. Something is opening up for you or will very soon, Gemini. So with the Hanged Man here is a major arcana in the next week. Now's the time to stop and look at things from every perspective before making a final decision. We have a passionate feminine, and we have a very spiritual Queen of Cups energies. Passionate, passion. Okay, the 3 of Wands. I'm sorry. 3 of Wands is again. Now, did I just see the 2? All right, let me start over. There actually is a clear message here. 2 is about looking at the possibilities, waiting with spiritual assistance, looking at things from every different perspective, putting time and effort with the 3 of Wands energies so your ship can come in. For some of you, your ship is going to come in regarding an older mother, grandmother energy who may have water in her chart with the Queen of Cups energies, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah, there's a karmic situation involving something that feels unhealthy. If that's all that negative feeling, Gemini, look at Spirit saying, continue to communicate and trust in Spirit, trust in your prayers, that exactly what you are praying for as you put time and effort into it will indeed create a solid foundation for yourself. People are going to participate, and you're going to recognize that you have grown with the King of Swords energies. You have evolved, and now you know what you're working towards, and you have the strength to say, I will accept this or I will not. I will cut something out of my path because I have mastered a journey. For some, you have mastered the journey tied to the past that caused this self-destruction, having to do with an older air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But Spirit's saying, because you have mastered that journey, a new path is being blessed for you as a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Coins or Pentacles. So Gemini, it could be by the first week going into the second week of October of 2020, where an opportunity opens up. This is an inheritance, a win. This is a new path that is set to grow and prosper. And as you continue to put time and effort in, you're receiving the major arcana, the Chariot, able to leave behind those worries and fears. They're burning away from the past and now stepping into the direction of success. Yes, they're confirming once you let go of heartache regarding maybe someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, you can now step into the path of success. You are not an outsider, you are a creator. You are new. Some of you may be thinking of, with the 7 of Pentacles energies, the hard work you are putting in. And I think Spirit with these cards is definitely saying continue with the hard work, for eventually you're going to get more and more excited about some form of communication until you want to race towards something new. or someone. Again, childhood or the past with the Six of Cups energies, and the Empress, a mother figure, someone who is very spiritual, someone who's very natural, someone tied to your past or your childhood. Wait, continue to manifest. Yes, on the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands energies, an exciting new path, direction that you're very passionate about, that you're going to be able to receive abundance if you'll keep laying down thoughts of exhaustion and suppression, self-destruction tied to the past. Wow. I'm going to close with one card from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Overall message or energy for this, or advice for this Gemini. Attila, thank you for the donation again and again. True, my mother. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much for your support. Overall energy for this Gemini from now into mid-October of 2020, Spirit. Third ace, Ace of Thought. Okay, now this ace, of course, is a gift from the universe, but it's a little bit more difficult beginning. Sometimes this is a new job. Sometimes with the swords energies, this is also a path that feels victorious. I feel like by mid-October of 2020, we have a Gemini who is recognizing their journey. They're freeing themselves from the suppression of self-destruction and the energies tied to the past. You are able now to step into victory, like we talked about, the success from the Chariot energy, and to simultaneously cut away from who and or what does not serve you. Someone who's wearing a mask that shocks you, but that has exhausted you. And now you can lay it down. This card says, the cherub has arrived to congratulate you, Gemini, for your brilliant idea, which is truly inspired. It's important to communicate clearly and thoroughly to others who are involved in the implementation of your ideas. Do not be dissuaded by little challenges along the way. These are merely course correction, like we talked about in the general reading, in the collective. These are merely course corrections for your perfect plan. Beautiful. And the healer of thought is helping you with whatever thoughts have been keeping you down. Let them go, as Spirit, to take negative thoughts, feelings, emotions off your shoulders and to bless you with peace, joy, happiness, prosperity, abundance, and good health. All right. Cancer. Any Cancers in the house? Whoop, whoop. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Who am I being guided towards next? Okay, I just saw the Tower. A shocking realization here for this Cancer, making this Cancer feel like I need to slow down for a minute. Thank you, Attila. We have the Devil energy here and the Miser. Feeling closed off because of someone who was walking in their shadow energy, right? Someone who was dealing with parts of themselves. The advice here for this Cancer in this next week, going into the first week of October of 2020, is to go with the flow and connect with others, the world. Whatever you are manifesting, it is helping you to heal. And for some of you, helping you to heal from the Emperor. So the Emperor could be someone who is focused on money, not so much on love or things of the emotional. Yeah, look at this. By the first week of October of 2020, we have someone here not putting in the same effort. And a Cancer who is hoping for this 10 of Cups energies, that happily ever harmonious connection. But there is a truth here with the Ace of Swords. So I've seen the Ace of Cups. Should I take a new path into a new direction? Will it overflow with peace, joy, happiness, love, good health, and etc.? Or should I cut away from that path and detangle from an unhealthy connection and honor my truth that I am creating a life for myself that is wonderful. I'm setting goals and meeting goals each and every day. And I know that Spirit with the major arcana in the next couple weeks is going to help me to make the highest, best decisions in my life. We have a Cancer who may be connecting with the King of Pentacles or Coins energies, an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And with the Seven of Cups energies, there is a lot of confusion, illusion, or fantasy here. It's actually turning into a burden by the first week of October. Someone's exhausted in the area of money or career. But the main question here is the Six of Cups energies. We have a teenager here hoping, wishing, and praying that a pirate will come and save her on his white horse. And then we have the High Priestess stepping in with reason. Pray not for a specific human being, circumstance, situation, but hand those worries to Spirit and trust that Spirit will give you the signs and synchronicities that you need. As you create great abundance for yourself, as you set goals and meet goals, as you connect with yourself in a very spiritual way, some of you are going to understand by mid-October of 2020 that you have transformed. You are giving birth to a higher, better part of yourself, and you are evolving. And during this process, you are able then to bring an end to this fantasy or illusion. Communicate first before hop, skipping, and jumping off a cliff. Someone's going to receive a lot of attention here, this Cancer. I feel if you haven't now, definitely in the first half of October of 2020. Gem Cusper here. Okay. You're welcome, Attila. All right, let's go ahead and head into Leo. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, at 1/152, Leo, new path, new beginnings. Unsure of which action steps to take when it comes to a foundation, when it comes to family, and or for some of you, when it comes to business. So for you, did I say Cancer or Leo? I just did Cancer. Okay, yeah, I was thinking Leo. Pardon me. It's hard to put what I'm translating into words and then speak it. Yes. All right, let's start again. This is the Fortune Tea Leaf deck by Ray Hepburn. And we're doing a circle spread for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Circle spread, please, for whichever Leo I'm reading for. Boom, just like the collective, there are changes going on, right, Leo? I'm going to clarify that with another tea leaf deck or card. Okay, so yeah, changes are happening, and this situation is temporary. In the thoughts position, we have a Leo who may be thinking of someone who was born in January, could be Capricorn or Aquarius, or you're thinking about the new year, maybe January. Once we get over the hump, by January, it's going to start to warm back up again because these changes are being put on a temporary hold here. And that's happening for the collective Leo. Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, this Leo has the Turkey energy, someone behaving stupidly in relation to another or others. All right. I'm going to clarify these month cards in a little. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this over here. There's a Leo here who either is going to see someone who's behaving, it says stupidly, or you're fearing that you're going to make a mistake. Interesting. Because then we have in the relationship sector the February card, someone who may have been born in maybe an Aquarius or a Pisces. So in relation to another or others, it could be that by February, this torch is lit in the relationship sector. There is enlightenment about someone's spiritual development. There is a deeper understanding and awareness of why these changes are happening in connection to yourself or another. Wow. And it comes down to this. Leo, you're receiving the lily energies in your action, creative aspects position. So it's time to create and understand spiritual love. Changes are happening, but it's temporary for a period of time. We want to make sure that in January especially, we recognize who may be making some incorrect decisions. But to know by February, you will be beyond a temporary situation and you will come into awareness and understanding. You will feel like creating additional love and support for others. And in the actions position for the next 3 weeks, we have a Leo who is stepping into a new experience. So for the collective, remember, this is a perfect time to create a business because we're all via the internet, and to take what you know and teach others, learn from others, and create something unique to yourself where you can create your own business that will succeed in the next 10, 20, 30 years. It is indeed time to take action, to step into a new experience, an experience of spiritual love, so that you can come into an understanding that this process is unfolding beautifully and that you don't forget to recognize that as it is happening, right? Spirit sees a month as a minute. And so it's about enjoying the journey of what is yet to come. So emotionally, by mid-October of 2020, we have someone at a distance who's definitely thinking of you. Someone may be tied to these changes in your life. And subconsciously, we have April. Maybe someone is hoping that in April, we can get beyond a temporary situation and we can now create these changes. So some are waiting until next spring. So to clarify the April card for this Leo, we have Taurus. Slowly but surely, I am getting ahead. Slowly but surely, these changes will happen. I think there's a call for patience here, Leo, in the next 3 weeks and maybe even the next 3 months. So day to day, remember, you have the bull energy. You have plenty of material things around you, contentment, peace, joy, the things, everything you created around you is something that you celebrated at one time. So allow yourself to give thanks to the spiritual love you have been shown. We don't just accumulate things all the way on our own either. Spirit is helping to guide us to a higher, better path, to new experiences that, of course, are bringing a lot of excitement. Right, Leo? Hi, Tamika. And Tamika says hello and blessings to all. So, Leo, there's a lot of excitement here about some sort of change and a new experience. But it's in your inner strengths position. So Spirit's saying, we're giving you the strength to wait maybe until April, to go slowly and know that this pause is only temporary. Some of you may be receiving advice from a friend because a friend is coming into your life, a family member's coming into your life, however that applies. A chair is filled, and then there is reconciliation. Coming together with others, and I feel like this Leo wants to do it rather quickly. But divine timing is at work here. Fall and winter are coming first. And that's okay. All right, so let's look at the overall energies with the Guardian Angel deck for this Leo. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Did I say this is the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue? Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, Angels, overall message for the next 3 weeks for whichever Leo I'm reading for during this general reading. So the 3 of action, really thinking about what it is you like to do, putting time and effort into that over the fall and winter is what I'm hearing. And with the Taurus energy, remember, slowly but surely, things will start to move again in April. And the card says, things are working out beautifully Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel and give thanks to the excitement of some new experience. And if this hasn't happened for you yet, some of you by mid to end of October are going to receive a new opportunity having to do with a business and organization and etc. Others are coming closer to family now, family and friends. And that's where I think COVID came in to help a little bit. It drew people back together, people you can trust and breathe and spit around, right? Just for a little while. It's something we haven't done in a long time. What's happened nature-wise, energy-wise, is that in the past, everybody was saying, I don't like my job, everything's fast-paced, school's this, blah, 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 that. And then, boom, COVID kind of was the tower. So people can now say, well, gosh, I wish I had a job. Gosh, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. We're now being given the opportunity, I feel, in October. October has 2 full moons, or is it new moons? Either way, it reminds me of the 2020. Like in 2000, a lot of people got married back in the year 2000, and now it's 2020. It's about new paths, new directions, new connections, and a higher, better journey that we can walk beautifully into the next 20, 30 years. But we need to be careful of those whom are still walking in their shadow side. We need to help people who are lost. And that's a big message for you as well, Leo. If you are bored, discontent, it is time to go and help others in some way that's going to bring beautiful karmic energy back to you. MA, it was like a break we all needed. Amen. I agree. All right, so let's get into Virgo. Any Virgos in the house? Whoop, whoop. All right, what do I want to do for Virgo? I think for Virgo, I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burstyn. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, Virgo, 1, 12, 11. A new path, a new direction, a higher, better journey. Building upon, learning something. Okay. So in the center of the circle spread for this Virgo that I'm reading for during this general reading, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on, right off the bat, right now, either today into this week, Virgo. You've got the major arcana chariot energy around you. This is when we can sidestep all that we have learned and not repeat it, and instead allow spirit with signs and synchronicities to guide you into a path of success. I was going to say Cancer energy with the chariot, but I didn't feel it so much. And now we have in the thoughts position the Queen of Wands energy. So this could be a very strong and passionate soul here. A Virgo who sets goals and meets goals and knows that she or he is accomplishing some form of success. Some are wanting to travel or go into the direction of this feminine, maybe a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, or they're very passionate in some way. So in the relationship sector, we do have a Virgo who is thinking about leaving behind maybe someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or they are hoping to go into the direction of a passionate feminine so that they can leave troubled waters behind in relation to another or others. That could be financially. The Queen of Wands could be someone in a leadership position. That's in your thoughts or will be in the next couple weeks. So Virgo, in your creative aspects position, whatever you are creating at this time, it will grow and prosper. You will see a light at the end of the tunnel with the 10 of Coins energies when it comes to money, finances, career, and stability. In your actions position, wow. We have a Virgo here who is kind of dragging their feet with the 4 of Pentacles energies. It's like they're looking at this box saying, this is all that I have. So if you're looking for a job, I do feel like Spirit is indeed trying to guide you into the direction of this Palace of Coins. A business, an organization, a more financially abundant, secure, stable situation, something maybe of the material when it comes to a better home or location. Emotionally, you're going to come to the realization through connection maybe with an older fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, or feminine boss of sorts, or a passionate feminine. You're recognizing the business, right? It's like you're having an aha, and then you're moving into the direction of this person, all happening in the next couple weeks for this Virgo. So in the subconscious position, we have the Seven of Swords. I see this often when people are leaving a business. It's like, how do I go away? How do I sneak away? How do I leave troubled waters behind? Again, we've got a couple cards with air signs, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. How do I travel instead into the direction of someone who's very passionate about what they do? I'm going to take action and not cling to my finances or worry about money, because I know this will darken my aura and will bring me, will block money from coming my way. I trust that as I put time and effort in day to day in my creative aspects position, that I will be connected to the right building, organization, circumstance, situation that is stable and secure. So day to day, we have the Emperor energies. Beautiful. So Virgo, this is you creating your empire day to day. Maybe dealing with someone who's in a leadership position, and or you are creating your own business and are starting to see the 10 of Pentacles energies through your efforts in the creative aspects position. So in the inner strengths position, we have the Five of Swords. I feel like this is inner conflict. I am conflicted about creating this empire because I am fearful that I won't make enough. So there's a part of me subconsciously that wants to sneak away from someone who's in a leadership position, someone maybe who's focused more on money than of things related to emotion. So someone here is wanting to travel or move into a new direction. They're getting very passionate about that direction because they can go away from someone who may be cold and closed off and move into smoother waters. Trust that the only thing blocking you from succeeding in the next 3 to 4 weeks, Virgo, is this inner conflict about not having enough in some way. So in a 3-card summary to my left for further clarification with the same Tarot of Dreams deck, yeah, we have some form of obsession, temptation, becoming addicted maybe to a person, place, circumstance, situation. Some of you may be recognizing this unhealthy energy and are contemplating, do I want to manifest this unhealthy circumstance, person, situation? For I've been a long way with the Magician energies, and I have all 4 elements at my fingertips: earth, water, fire, air. I can manifest something that is healthy and free myself from that which is not. All I have to do is take this 8 of Coins energies and research what it is that I want to create for myself. A hobby, gift, talent, skill, and etc. And then we have this Queen of Swords here. We were talking about maybe an older air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, trying to figure out, do I want to be Mr. Air sign, clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, determined, and able to cut people out of my journey? Am I wanting to become a partner with an air sign or with a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo? Yep, an old path is ending. It's time to communicate the truth. And for some of you, it's time to make a decision to go away. And this is in the relationship sector with another or others. There's a desire here subconsciously to sneak away. From an Emperor. Cold, closed off, a leader, or this is you leaving a business to go create your own business. Look at through your efforts with the 3 of Wands energies. A lot of people here by the 10th of October are going to, a lot of Virgos here, recognize the cause and effect energy. The energy you put in turn, brought your ship in and helped for you to make your wishes come true. With the major arcana, the star, Spirit is helping you to make wishes come true so that you can free yourself from crying over spilt milk with the 5 of Cups energies. into the Nine of Pentacles energies of great financial independence. By mid-October of 2020, we have a Virgo here who has put a lot of effort or passion into something with this staircase, and they're contemplating, should I continue or not? Well, eventually, as you continue to work towards what you are creating for yourself that is in your highest, best good, you will come to realize when an offer or opportunity comes from a business here for some, that an old path has gone full circle. You served that journey well, and now you can step into the portal of a new beginning. An offer comes here. Now we've got the 6th. For some, maybe from the 6th through the 10th, different Virgos will receive this offer to step into a path of great peace, joy, and happiness. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands quite frequently. That something's going to come quickly and unexpectedly. And then people are going to have to kind of turn their back on who and or what was and now create this empire. You know, it's really important at this time, if you are in and out of partnerships, if you are single, to make sure that you are standing on a solid foundation in your own personal journey before bringing in the energies of others. If you're moving to new locations and it just feels right, but you're connecting with others and you're unsure, look at this. On the bottom of the deck, when I said that, we have the Fool as a major arcana. The message being people are looking at different parts of the world, maybe going from the city to the country, living by a lake. This is a path that Spirit is nudging you to do with the Fool energies. They're going to be, Spirit's going to be helping to guide you to make the highest, best decisions. For some of you, someone may come in very quickly. In this deck, it's the opposite for the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. And that's the unexpected energies of the 8 of Wands. I'm feeling that shifts you into this passionate energy of the Lover's card that helps you to recognize, yes, indeed, this place of business, this creativity, this excitement regarding the Palace of Wands is when my Wheel of Fortune has turned in my favor. There's almost like a shocking realization. There's the 8 of Wands again. That Spirit did indeed guide me to bring a close to a situation, and look at right in the middle of that, follow that Fool. Follow that enthusiasm and that excitement, for that is your sign. Okay. Wanna see ya, Virgo. Okay. I don't know if you remember me. We spoke about my nonverbal son and special needs and talking and starting to read. Holy, thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh. So thank you. Remember, thank you for blessing Juanacia, his or her son. Thank you for blessing him with the ability to talk and to read. Continue to bless him so that he may succeed in so many ways as he grows in the future. Thank you, dear Lord, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, Libras. Any Libras in the house? Whoop, whoop. Libras. Let's see. I am being guided to the Gypsy Oracle deck. Let's see why. I like to use this deck because it gives me more clarity regarding a person, place, circumstance, situation. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, Libra 123:36. Contemplating a new path, you are being blessed, especially in the area of success. Spirit is guiding you to follow those, your intuition. When you see something you like to do or an idea comes up, jot it down, and then when you're ready for it, start working on it. You are being guided towards some form of success that's really going to fill your soul, like your soul purpose. Okay, well, my goodness. This week we have a Libra with the falseness energies. Who is being false? There's indecision here between falseness and faithfulness. Yes, wow. This week we have a Libra, male or female, with a thought energy, thinking about faithfulness, thinking about the falseness of others maybe. or you have been, Libra. Oh, and God bless both boys for wanna see you. Same for my two boys. Let them heal and grow and prosper and find great joy and contentment within themselves as they discover who they were meant to be here on earth. Thank you, dear Lord, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. On point for Virgo. Thank you, Alessandra. So in the relationship sector, representing now through mid-October of 2020, we do have the Death card, bringing an ending to energies of falseness. Now that could be that, part of me was contemplating faithfulness in myself or another, and I was overthinking something. But now I can find the clarity I need by doing what? By looking at my children, by communicating about children. Some Libras in the next couple weeks, you are being guided to create something that has to do with children. Maybe donate to something involving children, for that is a call for you to step into a higher, better karmic path, right? We start out with helping one another, and that gives us back that joyful, exciting energy. And in your actions position, the advice here, and I think I said that in the title of this, whatever, I am being drawn back to it. Take action to research that which you are going to do, maybe in the midst of having your children around, that you can now give faithfully to. Yeah, in the past, maybe you thought something was false, it wasn't you, but now it's a time of transformation with the death energies. It's time to research with the scholar energies and the actions position the next 3 weeks, what it is that you can do to help another, or somebody's going to come towards you with the doctor energies emotionally and are going to help for you to heal and bring an end to worries about the falseness of another. And that's happening a lot lately. Now, in the subconscious position, yeah, see, we have a Libra here who is dealing with thoughts of misfortune, contemplating a death and ending in some way, recognizing that falseness in the past, be it in oneself or another Libra, has caused misfortune and endings. And now you're being nudged by spirit to research in the actions position how you can create healing, is what I'm really feeling here as well, emotionally, by mid-October of 2020. Healing of the family, healing of children. Day to day, we have a Libra who has the lover energies. So if you're single and you're dating, you may be contemplating falseness versus faithfulness. Will this person help for me to heal? Will my decisions help for my children to heal? Can I come out of that which was unfortunate? Those who should not be trusted. And now research something that I can get passionate about. Research how I can open my heart and help another or others in the next 3 weeks. For this Libra in the inner strength position has the old woman energy, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. This is someone who has been there, done that, and now you have the strength to decipher your falseness or your faithfulness or that of another. It's time to communicate, because communicating will heal you in some way. So let's see what's going on. And a 3-card summary to my left, we've got the first position representing this next week. We have someone receiving a consolation prize, an offer, an opportunity, and I feel like it's making either Libra feel stubborn or someone around Libra. Yeah, we have some Libras that are bored. They're thinking about becoming someone's sweetheart, and Spirit saying just sit in the energies of melancholy. Give thanks to the blessings you have in your life, for you may be tempted here via some communication regarding the soldier energy, someone who is cold and closed off, someone who's a love 'em and leave 'em energy, and with the thief energy should not be trusted. Some of you may be tempted this week. And by the first week of October of 2020, there's a desire to get together to unite or reunite with others and create cheerfulness. There are hopes here, right? Like the doctor energy, that this person is going to open doors for you, do kind things for you. But then we end up with energies of sorrow because someone else's arrogance with the peacock energies has made for you to feel stuck in this prison, trapped in some way. So now Spirit's saying it's time to let go of what you brought upon yourself in the past and think about the gifts you can share with others. For look at this. We have the merchant and the fortune energy. You could very well create a profit by doing something tied to children, by getting passionate and by researching what it is that truly fulfills you. Some of you are manifesting a great fortune or will recognize that by mid-October of 2020 because you are starting a business from within your home. Some of you are wanting to make changes within the area of home, family, or business by mid-October. Someone here is recognizing the falseness of another or oneself, where there was a lot of pleasure-seeking, good time energy, but it just caused despair. So you are healing in the area of love. You are transforming at this time. Come together and connect joyfully with others, because it could be by the second week of October of 2020, Libra, where you come into connection or communication that surprises you as you connect with someone who maybe starts out as a friend, but then turns into marriage material. Interesting. Someone who wants to give, help, provide, and support you. This kind energy here will be bringing you communication, or you'll be communicating with them with the letter energy and taking some time to think, or Spirit is nudging you to do so, Libra, to sit in this room by yourself for a while and think about the priest. Right from wrong, good from bad, moral from immoral, sorry. Maybe even thinking about marriage, commitment, or partnership, traveling in the direction, and we have wedding. Someone's hoping to connect with someone via a wedding, maybe mid-October, and yeah, that's just not going to work out. So someone's being tested here. I'm going to bring in the affirmation deck to close this Libra's reading. Spiritual advice for this Libra, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, during now into the middle of October of 2020. All right, so let's see. We got some more messages here. Marilyn Michaels, Libra, yay, hi. I'm just in time for Libra. See, it was meant to be. This Libra is waiting to hear about a job I interviewed for. They called me for a reference. Are they going to offer me the job I want fortune applied for? Okay, so if you want me to do a quick reading regarding that question, just click on the $ box below and drag the little button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and I will check those cards. Okay, so let's close for Libra, representing the next 3 weeks. Again, we talked about a friend. So really the energy this week is going to be about friendliness. Knowing that whenever you smile, Libra, you make someone's day better. Right now, there's not a lot you need to do. You're doing what you need to do, and you're exactly where you were meant to be, right? You don't need to be somewhere else. Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, representing the first week of October going into the second week, we have impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through the hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from the good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. So creatively, Spirit saying, recognize and give thanks for the ultimate potential you are creating. The card says, I am going to choose a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and my accomplishment. I'm going to reach greater heights. So in your actions position, the advice is fairly simple here, Leo, until mid-October of 2020, and hopefully beyond. You've got generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. For I know that there is more than enough to go around. And that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person in the stadium who doesn't do the wave. That would be that author. Self-love, you guys are going to be feeling a lot of self-love if you follow Spirit's advice and focus on the ultimate potential as you connect with new friends of yourself, your potential, what you're creating. If you don't know what it is, pray to Spirit for signs and synchronicities, get those supplies, practice a few different ideas, goals, and intentions. For self-love is about embracing yourself because you understand yourself, loving yourself as the most committed partner you will ever have, showing yourself love in any way you can. And when you screw up, being sweet and gentle with yourself, knowing that you are walking in your highest potential. And all you need to do is share that generously, day to day in your actions position. Because look at, by mid-October of 2020, in your subconscious position, you go from impermanence to vitality. Connecting with friends, loving yourself, recognizing your ideal potential, and day to day, connecting with ideal partnerships, clients, supporters, subscribers. For you are a special find. If some of you have found an ideal partnership, which I believe you have, self-love and giving thanks to what you are currently experiencing in your life, giving generously through the impermanence and change of life, self-love within you will then boil over and you can share that love with another. See, they're giving you the strength to not judge others and to not judge yourself, to do you and to just go with the flow as changes transpire. It'd be great if by mid-October you got out in nature, Libra, because there are energies of love. And right behind that, you're being given the strength to connect with someone. To enjoy something, I just need to add joy to it. I am confident now that I can find peacefulness and inspiration in my life and vitality as long as I maintain positive thoughts. It's huge. What you think, how you think is what ends up being the outcome. All right, so we have Marilyn. All right, so Marilyn, $9.99. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much, Marilyn. So did you provide your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign? I believe I received. Job waiting. Oh, and you said Libra. Pardon me. And Vanessa says, Marilyn, that's amazing. You will be rewarded for your amazing work. And that's exactly true. You know, time and effort, cause and effect. Whatever you put your time and effort into, it will manifest much quicker for you. It will manifest in general for you. So, Marilyn and her job. I'm going to check the yes-no deck, which is what I call the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to do a Celtic spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Marilyn with clearly defined messages regarding Marilyn's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next, now into mid-October, especially regarding career and finance. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Perfect timing. You may start to recognize that everything is happening in the right way, that it starts to flow. And this is going to, if it hasn't already, get you excited about success with an exclamation mark. Now, in your foundation, there is a message here about forgiveness. So I don't know if this is about letting go of another person, place, circumstance, situation, but it could be what's blocking you from divine timing to unfold in a successful way for you. So definitely say I hand whatever I was not forgiving or whoever, to you, Spirit, and please bless me with renewed energy so I can move forward. In the past, you were looking for a sign, right? Maybe in the last week. And in the next week or two, you have abundance. And Spirit's saying yes. In the next 2.5 weeks, you may be saying yes when it comes to this abundance. And Spirit's giving you the strength to listen to your intuition. It's going to feel right. Now, for some, you are going to be tempted by something that doesn't feel so right. And for others, we're going to be able to figure out what is right and make this highest, best decision to live a fulfilling life. So in the hopes and fears position, this is about getting more information, right? You didn't fear getting information. You asked me. You asked for help from another or others, which is me. And so in a 3-card summary, look at that. We've got the first card representing this week saying it's up to you. Listen to your intuition, pray to Spirit for abundance, and forgive. Let go. There's recovery here. No need to worry. They're saying ask your angels. And then wait. Remain positive. For in the near future, you are going to have to take action. Have to. You're ready for something better. So within the next few months, they're saying opportunity is going to fall down upon you. You may, in the next 3-4 weeks, get some information and say yes, and then the opportunity, the actual paycheck and money may not show up until the next few weeks. Beautiful. So I want to clarify and close with the affirmator deck for Marilyn. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Marilyn with spiritual advice regarding this Celtic spread. Perfect timing. You are a precious find, and Spirit is guiding you towards the ideal partnership. You may, in the next couple days, in the next week, recognize success because it's in your thoughts position. And then we have sanctuary. Good for you. It seems like you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. So you may receive a successful offer in the next week. And then we have forgiveness. It's hard to become inspired about your life if you haven't forgiven or let go of a situation tied to the past. Everyone you cross paths with is a teacher. So in the past, you were in connection to a person, place, circumstance, situation that was right at the time. And now Spirit's saying, look for a sign because an ideal partnership is transpiring for you according to divine timing. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge others. Know that you should release yourself from any and all judgments from your own inner critic. Because in the next 2.5, 3 weeks, we've got yes with an exclamation mark and confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and I look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. Therefore, I'm going to continue to follow spirit signs and synchronicities and listen to my intuition. Again, for some, there's going to be an offer, maybe this week or next week, that is a test, and then it's the second offer. So do not fear getting more information. Ask those questions and know that with that hopes and fears position, you can now hope and trust in hope that good things are coming. So as you ask for help from others about maybe filling out paperwork, you have the story of my life card by mid-October, taking the battle, the process, the journey, and ending it with a happy story. Sharing that story with others. Finding power within and self-love and confidence instead of judging yourself. And then waiting a little bit because there's a bit of impermanence, right? There's change going on with that divine timing energy. And then we have love, magic, forgiveness, and patience. So I'm not quite sure who that may be about. You may just be needing to forgive a family member, a friend of the past, a situation, circumstance. So I'm going to also close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Please bless Marilyn with the overall energy message or spiritual guidance messages for the next month. Three of Abundance. A lot of people are getting this as well. The time and effort you put into something, so too shall you receive a response regarding stability. And the card says, during the next month, your passions will lead you to your divine purpose, your life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talents. Learn everything there is that you need to know about your interests by taking classes, connecting with a mentor, teaming up with like-minded people, and then allow your creativity to soar. For the Nine of Thought is just that. It's at the end. You no longer need to worry about not sleeping at night. Don't be hard on yourself. Turn your thoughts toward the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst is not helpful, right? It'll block a success from coming in. So if you're worried about it, hand it to Spirit and say, I trust that you will guide me into the highest, best path. And then you can let it go. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or have anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. I kid you not, the card says that. Beautiful. Okay, so who did we want to read for next? I think it was Scorpio. Am I right? Is it Scorpio? You guys are the first to get the 1st of October energy reads. I will be sending out the general readings hopefully by the end of today. So it'll be interesting. Remember when you receive these messages to write down what it is you are hearing and then go back and ask yourself, why did I write this down? How does what I'm writing down pertain to me at this point? Maybe when you come back a couple weeks from now. And what have I learned about myself because of what I wrote down? Because I can deliver and translate the messages to you, but it's up to each of you to open yourself up spiritually, to write it down, take a look, and accept messages from Spirit directly through you and to you. Thank you, Marilyn, and you are very welcome. Okay, I just saw, don't stop, do not give up. We are almost there. I keep seeing this big mountain and the people who chose to go through it to get to the blessing on the other side, who didn't fear those obstacles. There are obstacles now in the next week or two that are going to dissolve. And I believe it's a gift from the universe. After taking a moment of pause, people are going to start to feel that vibrant, exciting, inspiring energy once again. I think by mid-October. All right, so Scorpio, here we go. As I shuffle, if there's anyone who has questions regarding questions or concerns, whatever they are, feel free to give me a $10 donation and I will translate those messages for you very shortly. Let me know. Click on the $ box, drag the button to a minimum of a $10 donation, and I will help to bring you clarity. I'm being guided for Scorpio to the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. Scorpio, 14835. New path, solid foundation, indecision about what actions to take. Learning lessons before moving forward and rising above for many Scorpios. In fact, I feel like the water signs are like, I know now what didn't work, why it didn't work in the last 10, 20, 30 years, and now what will work. Okay, so look at this. In the center of the circle spread for Scorpio. Oh, look at it. Marilyn says, with the faith of a mustard seed, we can move mountains. Okay, I just got the goosebumps. Scorpio, during this week, you are receiving the cleaning house energy. So this is about cleaning up your house, maybe selling things out of your house, maybe having a sale of sorts, or actually cleansing your thoughts if they are unhealthy, if there are worries and fears. Look at this. Because if you follow Spirit's advice and you set goals and meet goals and plan things for the next year that you're going to manifest for yourself with the number 11, you can take what you've learned and do so. But it's important at this time in the next couple weeks to remember the balanced energy. What will come in a balanced way. I need to clear my mind, clear my home, clear my space, whatever that's about. And that's why in the relationship sector, in connection to another or others, in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, this Scorpio has the stuck in the mud energy. So Spirit is slowing things down in relation to another or others so that you can clear your mind and find balance. How are you going to find balance? Well, in the next 3 weeks, Spirit is giving you Scorpio, this very spiritual card, the compass. Spirit is going to bring you signs and synchronicities as to what it is you are creating that helps you to maintain balance at this time in your life. And Spirit will guide you into the right direction. Some of you may have an aha moment around the 5th of October. And you start to recognize that your actions and the actions position are helping for you to move forward with this magic stream energy. I now recognize the direction. Now, emotionally, by mid-October of 2020, we have a Scorpio who is protecting that treasure, their gifts, their talents, their skills, the ability to maybe teach others what you are good at. And the advice with this card emotionally is to open up those treasures and share them with the world. That will bring great balance and direction in your life. In fact, it will help for things to start to flow very smoothly and beautifully for you. Now, in the subconscious position, we have storm field energies. So we have a Scorpio here who knows what was not healthy and now how to go around that. Someone is cleaning their house, their space, their life from stormy energy. And Spirit is slowing you down to guide you into a new direction so you can find balance in your life once again. For some of you, this is coming down to your treasure, your gifts, your talents, your skills, whatever it is that you've been protecting. It is time to open it up and share it with the world, for you will create through those actions the energies of like a beautiful flowing magical stream. Okay, so in the day-to-day aspects position, look at someone with the 33 card is saying, I was blessed with an old path, now I'm being blessed with a new path. Number 3 representing the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, 3 plus 3 representing success. So Spirit's saying it might be a good time to clean things up, to clean things out, because we are going to be guiding you into a higher, better path where there will be peaks of joy. In fact, it's this journey, this process. Whatever you decide to share, whatever you decide to create that's new in your life, you're going to recognize those peaks of joy day to day. So in the inner strengths position, look at Spirit's giving the Scorpio the strength to recognize that the world is wide open, that you can clean up old thoughts, feelings, emotions, and now find a more balanced life. Things may be slowing down in the relationship sector because Spirit's asking you to think about something that only caused storminess, negativity. They are here saying we want to guide you instead towards peaks of joy. So look at this. In the next couple weeks from today, we have a Scorpio who is embracing some form of sadness. And that's why Spirit's saying with the ghost lands energy, we're going to put you in this frozen throne and slow time down a little bit so that you can get clear about your intentions, so that you can obtain some form of wisdom or knowledge with number 22, where you can go from one financial or love connection into a new direction and push beyond all the details and find clarity. Clarity will come as you work on what you're working on in your own current space, in your own environment. For the Spirit of places, Spirit saying just that. You are where you were meant to be. Keep open to the fact that someone is going to come along and encourage you as you sit in solitude. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, for Spirit is trying to guide you as to when to take action and to know that there is healing. Okay, so the stuck in the mud energy is someone's healing from a stormy path, unhealthy, negative thinking, cleaning their mind and really allowing themselves to heal from what was and to now push beyond goblins, fears, worries, or concerns. Because for some Scorpios, it could be by the 7th of October of 2020 with the into the unknown energies. It's time, Spirit saying, with this very spiritual number 7, to take off that blindfold, to step into a new direction, for you're going to recognize that this is the path you were meant to be. You are already dressed for that party, right? And now you may need to contemplate which path, which direction, circumstance, situation, or person do I go into the direction of? And Spirit's saying, go into the direction of joy. Unexpected communication may come towards you, and you're going to come into an awareness that you were meant to lead another or others. So it's time to look at the deepest, darkest situations and then to go to people who are still experiencing that which you have conquered, Scorpio. Look at, there will be commitments, partnerships, contracts by maybe the end of October for some. But either way, this process that you're going through, where you're freeing yourself and stepping into the unknown beyond your fears and receiving support, it's going to feel like a very strong transformation within you. It's as simple as the gentle garden energies. The eggs are representing hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, ideas, or projects. Tending to that garden day to day, right? Getting to your priorities throughout the day. Creating with the One Ring Circus energies a solid foundation beneath yourself, something you love to do day to day. With the number 15, 1 plus 5 is eventually moving into the path of success. Coming together. Moving rather quickly. There's a business, an organization, an offer, an opportunity that will come. And some of you are going to be afraid to stand up and let your light shine. But you're being guided to do so once you understand what brings you joy, who brings you joy, what this offer's about, that you may discover, we'll just say by mid-October of 2020. Okay. Still trudging up the hill. Thanks for letting me know, Reva. We all are, but really we are all being guided to kind of plan now, to get excited about what we want in the future, even if the doorway has not opened up yet. It is going to, and then things are going to move rather quickly for a lot of people. Wishes are going to come true, and then there's going to be a little bit of that human reaction, fear. You know, I got what I wanted, and now I am fearful. And fear is about not knowing where you are headed once you've got what you wanted. And I could go on and on about that. Okay, Fern, Sagittarius, excited to hear what Spirit says. You know, it is crazy. I filmed a Sagittarius reading. I can't remember the title, but I ended up screwing it up. And then I was like, wow, why did Sag get screwed up? Because my significant other is a Sag, and I thought I got to film that today before I put the other ones out. And so I just kind of overthought it about the Sag. And then I received a message from my Sag today that said, I love you. And he sent it at 11:11. So a very blessed time, proof of a connection between us. We're building a new piece of land together, and it just was perfect. Perfectly answered my question. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Sagittarius, shall we? That I'm going to have to refilm after this live video podcast. Again, if anybody has any questions you'd like answered, all you have to do is click on the $ box below, drag the button to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and a question or concern by which I can translate these messages from Spirit to you. All right. I'm going to use the Tea Leaf Fortune Card Deck by Ray Hepburn. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Sagittarius I'm reading for during this general reading, representing the energies available to them that they can work with on into and through now and mid-October. All right, so we had a card jump in the center of the circle spread. Wow. So we've got a broken ring. A parting of the ways in the area of romance or business, for whichever Sagittarius this is. Yes, a parting of the way when it comes to family matters. That could be on the mind of a Sagittarius at this time and on into the last week of September of 2020. But in the mind, in the thoughts position of the circle spread, this Sagittarius has the quill. I'm getting back to the basics. But as I make changes, I am fearing going away from family and friends. I'm moving into a new direction, new location, new offer, opportunity, and I'm leaving, like the collective, people behind. Now, in the relationship sector, the circle spread representing this last week of September into the first week of October, we do have a wish not being granted. And we'll clarify that in a little bit. In the relationship, in the creative aspects position, we have the desk. So Spirit is nudging for the Sagittarius, I feel, from now into mid-October to pay attention to your work. Someone may be wanting to take a little bit of a break from work, but a wish is not being granted. Maybe there's a lot of work to do. But the advice here is to continue to take action with the close-up dog energy to create more pleasure with friends and family. Wow. So emotionally, be it before today or on into and through to mid-October of 2020, this Sagittarius is recognizing that family wishes are coming true. There was just a fear that you were leaving them behind forever or something. This person, place, circumstance, situation. But you have a close friend here. In the subconscious position, we have chain of events that will affect your life. There were fears in connection to another or others that something wasn't going to work out. And now a chain of event of things are happening where you're going to have to kind of go away from a person, place, circumstance, situation. And Spirit's just saying, focus on your work. We're listening to your prayers day to day. You may be coming into connection with someone of the same sex, a deep friendship as you pay attention to your work. Pleasure with a close friend, parting of the ways in the area of family, getting back to the basics, and making family wishes come true. Now, in the inner strengths position, we have the rose. So Spirit is giving the Sagittarius the strength to continue to build on the area of love, friendship, family, even though you are fearful of this change. Okay, there are changes being made and there's just fear here. And fear will cause disruption. It'll cause confusion. It'll cause negativity. So it's about saying, I give thanks to these blessings in my life. I put my heart back into this area of romance. I connect with family and friends, and I realize that things may have not worked out exactly how I wanted, but that a chain of events here has affected my life. And in the end, as I get back to the basics, the little things in life, nature, family, things are going to feel like they're working out perfectly by mid-October of 2020. So on the bottom of the deck, we do have maybe a close friend sees that your wishes are granted. And it's not their wish. This family or friend member is like, hey, I'm glad your wishes are coming true, but that's not where I may have wanted for you to go or for you to decide. But you've got the strength here. And I feel like you guys, if you are connecting with Spirit, you see this chain of events. You see this as a blessing. And now it is time to create a deeper friendship with maybe someone in a new direction, while still paying attention to your work, of course. Josie, will love and business come in for me in October? Fern, I've been seeing 1111. Okay, so you're in touch with Spirit. Spirit is indeed clarifying that they are guiding you. Reva, if you'd like me to answer a question, just click on that little $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and I will absolutely answer that question. All right, affirmation to close with for this Sag, please, representing especially the next 3 weeks, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Yeah, so there were fear of parting of the ways and family issues and change, right? But Spirit is telling this Sag right now into the next week that you are definitely being guided towards the ideal partnership. You are a rare and special find, and your brilliance will be reflected back to you as you are paired with a true match. Your ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free flowing. You deserve greatness because you are greatness. Wow. So some are probably going to get recognition because of a deep friendship regarding work, career, finances. And in the thoughts position, there's not much to do. It's time to get back to the basics. Set up that hammock. Chill out for a little bit. In the relationship sector, some are leaving behind a wish of what they used to want. Maybe a wish is coming true, but it's not unfolding as quickly as the Sag would hope. So Spirit is giving you the energy of patience in the relationship sector to another or others for the now into mid-October of 2020. They're giving you the energies of confidence. Pay attention to your work. In this moment, I step back and I look at myself with pride when it comes to my work. When it comes to pleasure with a very close friend or partner, I'm going to follow my heart. For I know that when I follow my heart knows the best routes to go. And we have this chain of event. So mid-October of 2020, we have the wishing well, family wishes coming true, and the realization of personal growth. There isn't anything I need to do. As I move towards greater consciousness, I feel the old thoughts and habits fall away. So, subconsciously, it could be that by mid-October of 2020, this Sag starts to kind of relax, give thanks to an ideal partnership, feel the confidence because things are working out in a blessed and divinely timed way. Yes, see, there's clarity coming subconsciously that this chain of events led me patiently and still patiently into ideal partnerships, friendships, and etc. So day to day, you're going to feel the strength of the communication energy, especially in the next 2 to 3 weeks, because there is a deeper friendship through this communication with a family member, friend, and so on. So what you are worrying about is just it's self-infliction, right? So hand your worries to Spirit and say, I trust you are guiding me through this chain of events to the ideal partnership circumstance situation. I will remain patient, knowing that good things will happen regarding work and communication. Good things will happen regarding my heart and communication. I have the strength to continue to create romance in my life with a partner or towards a new partner or when I find a new partner, and have the strength as well with the up and down energy to go through the process. Follow your heart. Some of you, if you're single, you are being guided to an ideal partnership. You're just being asked to be patient and to know that for some, maybe by mid-October of 2020, if you're single, you will connect with someone and recognize how much you have grown. You are strong and you are powerful. All you need to do is add joy to a connection and forgive what was. Center yourself so good things can come. All right, so we're going into Capricorn. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Which deck should I use? I think for Capricorn, and I just shuffled the tea leaf deck, and on the bottom of the deck, Sag, was dragon, and it says, Beware of self-delusion. Okay. I think I'm going to go into the Spirit Animal deck. I haven't used this one in a while. So we're going to start off with spiritual advice regarding a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Again, this is the Animal Spirit deck by Colette Baron Reed. Overall message for whichever Capricorn I'm reading for. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. With clearly defined messages regarding now into mid-October of 2020. All right, so in the center, I'm going to do a Celtic spread. In the center of the Celtic spread, we have Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. For with number 26, you are indeed heading into a new path, a new direction, a new connection that will be successful. Now, 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 is that infinity symbol, right? It is about learning what didn't serve me in the past and now how I'm going to rise above into a better, more fulfilling journey ahead. So, in the thoughts position of this Capricorn, we do have the next couple weeks from today being represented by the bat spirit. There is a Capricorn who is sitting in the in-between, contemplating a path of success. And with the number 5, the bat spirit in the thoughts position, know that as you pray to spirit, spirit will guide you into the direction, person, place, circumstance, situation, or action that you should take in the next couple weeks. So in the relationship sector of the circle spread, we have take a leap of faith with the grasshopper spirit. In the creative aspects position, we have the wasp spirit. So there is an Aquarius. If you're dealing with one or you have that in your chart, it's just confirmation. We have a Capricorn who has the wasp spirit energy in their creative aspects position. Sometimes life stings, right? I'm trying to create something, but it's not getting to where I want it to be. I want to create something, but I'm afraid to take a leap of faith. I want a rebirth, be it personally or in connection to another. And the advice from Spirit in the actions position by mid-October of 2020 is the stag spirit. It will be time to take the lead. Spirit will guide you to make a higher, better decision and step beyond the wasp spirit energy of things that sting a little bit. So emotionally, by mid-October of 2020, this Capricorn has the Panther spirit. The advice is to reclaim your power. Know that a rebirth is happening and you're going to eventually have the strength and the desire to move towards another or others. And even if something doesn't work out like it is for the collective, it's about getting clear about what serves me and what doesn't. Sidestepping what doesn't because you know you deserve a better and more. And people who put that time and effort right now in, especially this Capricorn, you will start to feel like you are reclaiming your power with my favorite number, 44. So the first 4 is representing family, home, and the second 4 is representing stability, security, finances, and things of the material. 4 plus 4 is 8. Recognizing as you embraced the in-between, especially at the beginning of October, and trusted that a rebirth is assured in your life, that eventually you will be able to take a leap of faith in relation to another or others. And if something doesn't work out, you're still in the lead. You've been there, you've done it, and you know what you deserve. And emotionally, as you stand clear in your boundaries and truths with others about what you deserve, so too will you feel as though you are reclaiming your power, especially emotionally. So in the subconscious position, we have the moth spirit. The advice is to surrender. Surrender to what was, because Spirit is guiding you to take a leap of faith, to lead and reclaim whatever felt like it was lost in your life. So it'd be a good time, Capricorn, to write down what is it that made me feel as though I was not powerful. And how am I going to allow myself to take a leap of faith and lead in some way so I can surrender what was? For day to day, you have the squirrel spirit energy. Believe in yourself as you embrace the in between. Create a new direction that will free you from the wasp spirit energy. You will feel like taking action mid-October of 2020, Capricorn, and you will have the strength of the dolphin, number 20. Which path, which person, place, circumstance, situation, or direction should I choose? For I have the 0 in 20, the time to sit in this in between and plan and research which path is the best for me. So as you take the lead here, mid-October, Capricorn, in a 3-card summary to my left with the same spirit animal deck, we've got the next week, this now going into this next week, the elephant and the armadillo, learning from the past and now setting boundaries. You know, I'm not going to give away all of who I am until I am offered this, and this, period. This process will bring you peace, is what I just heard. Now, during the first week of October of 2020 for this Capricorn, we have the peacock and the crow. Let it shine. Let your light shine with the peacock energy, because you will eventually be co-creating with spirit. Spirit is going to open up a direction with the number 17, and that will be a sign for you to take the lead, to step up in some way, to bring your dreams into being. Recognizing that life is a mystery, but now you can move forward with a gentle touch, because you trusted, or you are trusting by the 3rd week from now, that divine detours happen for a reason. Yeah, so by mid-October of 2020, this Capricorn has the frog and the spider spirit. It will be time to take action, to clear out the clutter, maybe clear out your old office, to take what you are creating and attend something where you can market what you're making to others. It is indeed time, with this card on the bottom of the deck, the spider spirit. Make your dreams real. For spirit is saying that sweet results await. All right. So like the collective, we're all on the same internet platform. Therefore, we all can become our own CEO. We just need to discover what it is that we like to create and then share it with the world. We have this internet. We have the many free platforms of Etsy, eBay, Amazon, you name it. So get out there and share with the world who you truly are, and know that eventually you're going to, as you surrender what was, take a leap of faith into what can now be. Look at the 4 of action energy, 4 of wands. Your hard work and sincere efforts in the next 3 weeks, Capricorn, will lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you have created. It may be time to celebrate wonderful events such as engagements, weddings, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. And right behind that, we have the helper of emotion. For some single Capricorns, romance will bloom and you will find yourself falling in love. There will be gifts of flowers, love letters, poems, and etc. in your future. Someone new could be romantic, dreamy, and emotional, or an artist. So maybe some of you are going to connect with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio by mid-October. Maybe someone that you have not yet met. Okay. Anybody have a personal question you would like an answer to? Again, I only offer these 1-question readings during this live video podcast. Where's the music? Okay, we're going to read for Aquarius next. Think on your feet. See, once something starts going for the collective, I think for sure by the second going into the third week of October, things are going to start happening really quickly. People are going to have like paradigm shifts of, I was afraid of this, but now I know and I'm ready to go. So it's a moment of pause. Look at that on the bottom of the deck. Review and contemplate, especially in this next week. Give thanks to all that you have accomplished. You have a lot to be proud of collectively. And now it's time to decide what is next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get more clear on your divine life purpose. I feel this so much for the Capricorns. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. So there's a lot I've seen in these readings about judgment. You know, people don't know who you truly are, what your gift and talent is, and it doesn't matter. As long as it fulfills you day to day and you're doing something out of the true uniqueness of your heart and soul, it is good. Like, you know, you read in the Bible, that which is good. God loves that which is good. Because what comes from good? Happiness, joy, and of course, things of the material, spiritual, just happiness, right? It's the bad decisions, the 7 sins, the walking in the shadow of the valley of death that we need to help others climb out of, just like we had to. Oh, thanks, Jeannie. Okay. So, Jeannie, if you want me to answer that question, just click on the $ box below and drag the little button to a minimum of a $10 donation and provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign. And I will translate these messages for you. Okay, I'm getting drawn into Aquarius. What's Aquarius? 2/21/24. Wow, Aquariuses are thinking about a new path, a new direction, maybe even a new location of sorts. Could be with a new person wanting to create a more solid foundation in some way during the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I've been guided to the Gilded Tarot deck, and I'm going to do a circle spread. We have an Aquarius here who is with the Page of Cups energies wanting to communicate kind words, messages, and etc. to another, or you are receiving that from another. We have an Aquarius here who is either this 9 of Pentacles feminine, or you're just thinking about financial independence, stability, and security. Some of you are wanting to communicate with someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure in the next week or 2. And yet, in the relationship sector, we have the 7 of Swords. So 7 is a very spiritual number. It's time to look at, do I want to fight this battle anymore? Do I want to continue this communication any longer with the Swords? For I want to kind of sneak away from a path that no longer fulfills me. So with the 8 of Cups energies, this is about realizing it is indeed time for a new direction. Some are connecting with someone who's financially abundant, secure, and stable, or this is you. And someone is only offering small words, kind messages, because that's as far as the situation is going to go. So there could be an Aquarius by the 2nd or 3rd week from today who is contemplating whether this path truly fulfills them. Financially, this is a great time to leave behind what you have learned and to build upon that. And some may just be figuring out, how do I walk away from what I've been doing financially and accept this offer that's going to make me feel very abundant and independent. Wow. So in your actions position through cause and effect, time and effort, day to day, in the next, I'm getting 3 to 4 weeks. Spirit is going to be offering this Aquarius the gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Wands. An exciting, passionate new direction, a new offer, opportunity, a new home, family, or business idea, project, and etc. Some of you may be taking action to connect with someone who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Oh, wow. By mid-October of 2020, we do have justice. So someone here needs to decide, do I want marriage, commitment, partnership? Do I want this contract, this offer? Take off that blindfold and give thanks to these kind words and messages. For you could very well, Aquarius, take action to create a new path of passion and creation and home and family. So in the subconscious position, we do have an Aquarius who has the Eight of Swords energies, feeling stuck or trapped in some way. Remember, Aquarius, that the Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. You are never trapped or stuck. You can take your mind, body, and soul and move into whatever direction you so choose. So at the Six of Swords energies, we have an Aquarius who's saying, I'm no longer stuck or trapped. I am now moving away from troubled waters tied to my past, maybe old ways of thinking, old locations, or unhealthy connections. And now, Aquarius, in the inner strengths position, you have the major arcana, the magician. There's an Aquarius here in the first half of October of 2020, who is recognizing how far they have come, what they've accomplished, and now can use all four elements, earth, water, fire, air, to manifest communication about a new beginning with someone, a new passionate beginning, where you may be contemplating marriage, commitment, or a deeper partnership. You may be fearing, whichever Aquarius this is, marriage, commitment, partnership, or the fact that something is turning in your favor. You're thinking of the stability, but is there fulfillment in the long term? What is it that you need to free yourself from? Because there's a part of this Aquarius who kind of likes to go away from a situation in fear of some form of justice, law, and etc. So in a 3-card summary to my left with the same, now I'm starting to get tired. Same deck. We've got 2 major arcanas this week. So Spirit is helping this Aquarius with a major arcana judgment to make the highest, best decision when it comes to an ending. Great change. Spiritual transformation. I've been crying over spilt milk, maybe for some who, regarding someone who had water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or I'm crying over spilt milk when it comes to something I'm still indecisive of, when it comes to an air sign like myself, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And Spirit saying this is a very karmic time. Good decisions will lead you into a beautiful path with a wish come true. Here you are in your element with the major arcana, the star Aquarius. But it is time for you to turn the wheel of fortune in your favor by getting clear as to what it is you are wishing for. Passionate communication will lead you to research a new beginning. And I do see the Two of Cups. I see a karmic soulmate, a connection that feels right. So here you are again in your element. In the first week of October of 2020, Aquarius, setting goals and meeting goals and getting clear as to what you want to cut away from. Spirit is giving you the Hanged Man energies in the next couple of weeks to kind of stop and look at things from every perspective before creating this next path, this next journey. Some are thinking of a bunch of money and how much they've accomplished and succeeded, and you're being guided still to listen to your intuition about a new path. Or some of you Aquariuses are contemplating a new financial direction or something having to do with money and things of the material as you connect with this very caring, feminine, maybe water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But by mid-October of 2020, we have the Five of Wands energies, inner conflict regarding communication, conflicted maybe about a change and an ending for some in the area of the Nine of Wands. I put a lot of time and effort into home, family, business, however that applies. And now I need to figure out, do I want to continue to fight an old battle, or can I finally go away from that which is unhealthy and step into the doorway of a new beginning? And Spirit saying, absolutely. Build upon a connection for some Aquariuses, maybe with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Yeah, there's fear of building something because of the heartache tied to the past. But it is indeed time for a new chapter, and you will step into the King of Pentacles throne where you can become a very caring father figure, grandfather figure, uncle, however that applies with the King of Pentacles, someone who really cares about home, family, and business. Yeah, it's like, do I want to make these changes with the Two of Pentacles? There's a lot going on. Should I make these changes in the area of money, finance, career, investments, or things of the material? Yes, indeed. Spirit's saying you will have the strength to take all that you have learned with the Lord energy and to become a leader in your life. For some, a friend is going to turn into something deeper. And you may want to even offer, or you may be receiving this wife energy, commitment, partnership, contract, or marriage with the major arcana justice by mid-October. Yeah, somebody is crying over and letting go of some form of ego tied to the past, be it within themselves or another, however it applies. All right, so I'm going to close with an overall message for this Aquarius, and then we'll go into Pisces. Oh, we have some donations. Jeannie, Gemini, Riva. Thank you guys for your donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I got to just shuffle this and get this put away. Creativity and abundance. Aquarius, the energy surrounding you now on into and through the middle of October of 2020 is, dear one, you are being called into action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity and giving birth to beloved projects, or maybe even becoming a parent, a step parent, however that may apply. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity can manifest for you. So that stability and security, being a father figure, grandfather figure, loving your family, your home, your business, your life. Now's the time. In the next 3 weeks. All right, so Gina. Oh, Jeannie, my apologies. Okay, Jeannie. Thank you for the compliment. Will you be moving? Gemini. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and I'm going to do a circle spread. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Jeannie with clearly defined messages regarding Jeannie's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. Okay, so they are calling you, Spirit's calling you to kind of reflect for but a moment. With the Y energy, this is about reflecting, like writing down what were the most difficult lessons that I had to endure in my past, that I created in connection to another or others, and why did things transpire? How have I learned about myself? And how was all of that difficulty meant to guide me into a higher, better chapter? For this time of pause and reflection is going to free your mind in the thoughts position of the chaos and conflict energy. So in relation to another or others, you are being guided to give thanks to the blessings you currently have in your life, and then to come to the edge. Connect with others about a new path of success. So what have you learned? All right, I'm going to ask you to do a few things. So I hope you have a pen and a paper. Write down, why didn't something work in the past? And now, how have I evolved from those difficulties to create the next chapter of my life, a higher, better chapter, knowing that this process of creating and searching out a new home, a new environment, acting as if the time is now. This process of figuring out where a new home will be, which neighborhood, how much the costs are, this process will free me not only from inner chaos and conflict, but from questioning why things happened in the first place. Because spirit is nudging you to connect to, in the relationship sector, another or others. Come to the edge and look at and create at least 5 different opportunities, directions, homes. Look at homes. That doesn't mean you have to buy the home. In fact, in the next 3 weeks, it's through this process of building your future, looking at what's on offer, planning it as if it is now happening. You will start to recognize that you are at a fork in the road, that there is going to be, look at, signs going in 3 different directions. Maybe you'll see a home in a neighborhood and there are 3 different signs and 2 are going the same way and 1 is going the other. And that's how you're going to know that you are now at the fork in the road of making a decision, right? You're going to come into an awareness. So in the actions position, the advice here is to go the distance, to not give up until you've passed that checkered flag. That could be now into, for sure, the next month. Because emotionally, you are being guided to clean it up, to get rid of negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, people, places, circumstances, situations, and environments, and now plan not what was or why it happened, but what will now be. Or you will find yourself as you come to the edge, right? If you don't go and look and see and search, then none of this will take place. You will not find yourself at this fork in the road. But if you continue to take action to go the distance in the next month, you will then be able to emotionally clean up from all that had taken place of the past, memories of what took place in the past. Remember in your subconscious position that spirit with this card is giving you a leg up, helping you to push beyond why something happened and to discover new paths, new journeys, new locations, and opportunities. Day to day, it's not about being in a rush. It's about looking at some things and then praying to spirit, not praying for a specific situation, just opening your mind up to what's out there and then asking spirit to please bless you with signs and synchronicities as to which direction you should create for yourself by mid-October of 2020. Wow. So see, in your inner strengths position, Spirit's saying, if you follow Spirit's advice, then you will start to recognize the TikTok energy. You will be given the strength here to trust in divine timing, to no longer question why something happened, but to go the distance for this process of discovering the right road, the right location, will help for you to clean up energies of inner chaos and conflict. So when TikTok shows up, this means spirit is definitely listening to your prayers. They're watching the action steps you're taking day to day. They're listening to the prayers you are making. They're recognizing that not only are you going the distance to follow their advice, but you're also taking time to free your mind from what was. So this is happening for the collectively, whether it was a family situation, a business situation, a home situation, location, a friendship situation, and so on. So in a 3-card summary to my left with the same wisdom of the Oracle deck, for Genie, we have the first position representing this next week. So Spirit's saying, breathe, meditate, trust that Spirit is listening. And know that in the next week, maybe by the very first beginning of October, you will come into connection with this leopard. Now, here you are with this owl, right? Obtaining wisdom. And then you will be contemplating, should I co-create with this leopard or will this leopard devour my soul? Well, you're going to come to the realization that someone or something isn't for you. But Spirit's giving you the strength with a never-ending story energy to free yourself. We have a little fairy here that is thinking, why? when she has beautiful wings to fly. And they're saying this is you. You're sitting above a glass encased heart that says, yes, no, maybe so, will they, won't they, and so on. Yeah. You're going to recognize in the next couple, 2.5 weeks, that all that glitters is not gold, that when the glitter blows away and the mask comes off, you start to realize that there's no place like home, is what I just saw. So there's not a need right away to take action, but to act as if and obtain information, because, do we have a number on here? It could be by the 13th of October of 2020, where you start to recognize that you are standing at a fork in the road. We have the 15th, with the 15 jumping out here, and the message in a bottle. A message is coming to you, and you're going to feel like you are floating in the energies of milk and honey. You are finding what truly fulfills you as you kind of sit, observe, and rest. You're going to eventually want to devote your loyal heart to making a decision as you stand in this fork in the road energy. The reason things may not go as quickly as you want is because we have the round and round energies. This is when we repeat the same unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, and they're referring to waiting on unfinished communication, something that may not return. But look at, something new is being offered to you with the yang energies, and Spirit saying, again, as you take action to go the distance, you will eventually see a doorway open and recognize that it is time to go. For by mid-October of 2020, you're going to recognize as well that as you clean up what was and come to the edge and look at what can now be, that you are mending and finding peace in your life once again. Yeah, they're clarifying with these two cards that as you chop the wood, at some point in time, you will be able to sit and enjoy the fire because of your efforts. And then what will come to you is a gift, some form of exchange, some form of communication or offer. So remain poised, for you are going through a very spiritual transformation. You may feel as though your cup is empty, but Spirit's saying, as you set goals and intentions being represented by the egg, Spirit will eventually give you the key to happiness. Wow. So let me see if I can get a time. So say you start looking now at new paths, new directions, new homes, new locations, studying atmospheres and freeing yourself from old energies of conflict. Now they're saying don't stop. Continue to look for signs and synchronicities, right? If something jumps out and it feels right, that's the right one. But now's the time to let go of whatever caused conflict in the past. It's up to you to spread your wings and fly and to not give up. For there's no need to worry. There will be helpful people available to you, but you need to take action to connect with them. You will have the strength to recover. Why? Because you're going to recognize that there's something better. This is that fork in the road energy. By the 13th through the 15th of October of 2020, and Spirit's advice is to say yes. Now, there are 2 yes cards. This one has an exclamation mark. So on the bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness. Of course, if we don't forgive, we stay chained, attached, tied to something that needs to be let go of in order for a new, beautiful journey to open up. All right. Riva. Look for a sign. They just said that again, Jeannie. So Spirit's guiding you. Let me know what you see. And when you finally are at a fork in the road and are contemplating that decision by maybe mid-October. Will love and success in business come for me in October? Riva. Oh my gosh, I said wow at the same time. Clarification. All right, let's do Pisces then. Unless someone has one last, oh no, Pisces. We're doing Reva's reading. Okay, so overall energy for Reva. You know, I'm being guided into a deck I haven't used in a while. It's called the Angel Tarot Card Deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Reva with clearly defined messages regarding Reva's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next 3-4 weeks. Boom. Just like the collective, it is time to release. So we have Archangel Azrael saying it is time to end a phase or situation. Now you will recognize that you're going through a bit of a spiritual transformation. It is indeed time to move on. And with number 13, 1 is a new path, 3 is the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. We are guiding you into the highest, best path. In the next week or 2, in your thoughts position, Reva, you've got the 4 of water energy, feeling as though you missed out on an opportunity, discontent, or boredom. So Spirit's saying, remember, keep your eyes open to the possibilities, for there is definitely an end taking place when it comes to a phase or situation. Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, representing the next 2.5 weeks from today. The Knight of Water is energy of kind of falling in love. It's also the energy of balanced emotions, of invitations. I don't know if you know who this water sign may be. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But you may be meeting someone who's an older water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It's either you're releasing that or you're coming into connection with that. Remember, we are being guided into a new path, and at this point, we need to decide, am I worthy of this or am I worthy of this? And this is a time where people are starting to receive these gifts in your creative aspects position. So the Ace of Water is a gift from the universe. It's a path of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. You can create this for yourself, and Spirit's going to open you up to a new beginning, a new path that will be happy and joyful. You may be coming into connection with someone who has this Knight of Water energy in relationship to another or other's position, and this is about falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. This is about spiritual growth and a new home. So your creative abilities, your ability to push beyond missed opportunities, to release them because they were not meant to be, and to connect with new people. For you may, in relationship to another or others, connect with someone who is an older water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and think about this new path. It could be a new path in love by the 2nd or 3rd week from now. And I'm feeling like a lot of singles could find love by the end of this year of 2020 if you allow yourself to go through a transformation, right? It's about self-reflection. It's about what didn't work in me. And now how can I change myself to wear a new hat and become this more highly evolved person where I can speak my truth, where I can get clear with myself and others about a new situation. So in your actions position, representing the 3rd or 4th week from now, we have the 9 of Fire. So this is beautiful. This is taking action to lay down something that you're putting a lot of work and effort into right after you realize a new path in the area of love or a path of peace, joy, and happiness. Don't give up as you continue to create. Have the courage to believe in yourself, that an ending is happening because it was meant to. And if you miss an opportunity or something is blocked, it's because Spirit doesn't want you to go in that direction. They're trying to guide you over here. They're trying to bring you into connection with someone who maybe invites you to a social event, maybe invites you to an open house, and then you see it. And because you are creating this action, you're putting time and effort in the creative aspects position, you find a new home, something that feels like the right path, the right direction, the right location. So again, don't give up. Continue to put your effort in for the next 3-4 weeks. And then look at emotionally. Once we find a new path, then you go into the 10 of air energies. Oh my gosh, this is the end of a difficult situation. I know I need to embrace this change, this new blessed beginning or a new path in love. So I am going to expect things to get better now. For I am recovering and releasing an old phase or situation. I'm going to not allow myself to become bored and discontent, but instead open my eyes to the possibilities, open my heart, and fall in love with my life. Something is ending because it was supposed to. Don't give up. Protect what you're creating. Have courage and believe in yourself. For subconsciously, you have the 4 of air. Once you find a path, maybe by mid, and we have release, something new releasing, and the number 13 in the center of the spread. It's funny, that's the only number 13 here. It could be on the 13th that you fall in love with a new home, or you connect with a person and it feels like you may be stepping into a new path of love. At some point, once you find this foundation for yourself, the advice is to rest, take a vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, meditate, pray, and communicate with this person who seems very open-hearted, very supportive, who controls their emotions and is very helpful. In the day-to-day aspects position, you do have the 10 of fire, right? So you got the 9 of fire, you take an action to not give up. And then eventually, as you realize a new path and release the old around maybe the 13th of October, you recognize that, oh my gosh, I am stressed, I am tired, it's been a lot of work, and the advice is to let others help you. Let them help you into this ace of water path, this overflowing peace, joy, and contentment. For in your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength with the page of water energies, Riva, to allow a new person to enter your life, to allow relationships to evolve. So to reiterate this one, now is the time, and you may be realizing this now or this week, that it is the end of a phase or situation. There's a spiritual transformation happening, and it is indeed time to move on. In your thoughts, you may be fearing an empty offer of sorts. Do not allow yourself to worry over missed opportunities, discontentment, and boredom. Don't allow any of that, but instead open your eyes to the possibilities in the next 2.5 weeks. For Spirit is trying to guide you into the connection of this older water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or where you are starting to get enthusiastic in connection to others. And eventually, remember, you will be able to take a rest from this hard work. But Spirit is trying to guide you into this new beginning in the creative aspects position. So it's about not giving up, protecting that which you're creating, and truly believing in yourself. You're going to feel very intuitive, and it may even be that during this journey, you connect with a water sign and a relationship could begin. It's like during the search of this home, you meet someone. Either this person's going to help you find the home and confirm that and etc., or they are going to want a little bit more from you. So in the next week, we have the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, a contented and rewarding family life, trustworthy relationships, and a celebration. With the 3 of water, I'm almost getting like the 3rd week from now. Oh my gosh, you got in the, okay. especially during the first week, going maybe the first week and a half of October, you've got two major arcanas. You got the Lovers and the Wheel. You've got Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. Maintain good health by not overworking, but by trusting in Archangel Michael that now is the time for positive change. A situation is going to very quickly move forward, and then you'll realize that fortune is on your side because of a new path. Yeah, you are the leader of your path, and then there will be news of an exciting new endeavor. Relationships may develop to a new level. And now we have the Queen of Water and the King of Water coming together and being a connection with someone who may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that you have not yet met. Wishes coming true, happy times, you're on the right path, optimistic long-term plans, and justice. Fair and just decisions. Stand up for your beliefs, for you are finding a path not only of lavish abundance, the ability to nurture others and yourself, but a path where you can celebrate contentment, peace, and abundance. So when we get to the third position here, this is representing mid-October of 2020. We've got another major arcana with the Moon and Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, and fears are holding you back. You are coming into your own. Continue to move forward, for there will be new partnerships or contracts with the Two of Fire energy. Listen to your intuition, have patience, and consider carefully what you want before acting. Let go of old memories for now, because that may be what's causing sadness in the first place. Okay, so I'm going to close with the affirmation deck for Reva's reading. Just did. Okay, you just did. Well, you are where you were meant to be, doing what you were meant to do. Now then, it's time to continue in your actions position to protect what you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. For you can meet a new person in the next 2.5 weeks, and then you will be able to release a situation that maybe you put a lot of time and effort into. It could be this home situation. But by mid-October, there will finally be an end to any difficult situations. And the advice is to embrace this change, rest, and enjoy the new beginning. Yep. So it's time to get out in nature for sure in the next week. Spirit's saying, even if you miss an opportunity or offer, know that Spirit's giving you the courage to recognize your ultimate potential, especially in relationships to another or others. The card says, I choose to live a life of my fullest potential, and I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishments. And here you are, maybe moving to a house out closer in nature and enjoying and falling in love with this new home. And then if someone speaks unkindly to you, Spirit's saying, don't take it personally. Someone else is dealing with something else. And so that, maybe thinking about connecting with this King of Water. But at some point, as you protect what you're working towards, Spirit's going to give you the strength to take action, to let go. The card says, I'm going to take action not to dwell on the bad things that happened. I am letting go. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around, right? I'm moving. I'm working towards greater abundance. So there is an end to a difficult situation, but that path that was long, difficult, and worrisome has ended when the 10 of air shows up. It's now time to create victory in your life. So emotionally, you may be celebrating the abundance of this new beginning, recognizing your ultimate potential when it comes towards the right people, the people who support your growth and your accomplishments. Remain patient when it comes to maybe what you used to put all your time and effort into, or who. For Spirit saying day to day, remember, good things are coming your way. So In your inner strengths position, someone is going to come towards you and you're going to have the strength to recognize the page of water is just that. It's kind words and messages. It may not grow and prosper, but right now, have the courage to understand that you can create your own abundance and good things. And there's really nothing you need to do when it comes to these kind words and messages. Let people come towards you and flatter you and give you a pat on the back. Communication with another or others is going to bring great vitality to you. And by mid-October, you're going to discover energies of great self-love. You can then take what you've learned and teach another or others, or you can take what you've learned and find peace in it. Hi, Emmy. Gabriel, loving this reading for my signs. They seem to be in alignment with my goal to start a new job. Beautiful. All right, Reva. Good things are coming. Don't take anything personally. Let people shine their attention upon you in the next 2-3 weeks. But take your time making decisions about other people. Let them shower attention upon you, but also know that you will have the strength not only to release connections to others, but the ability to move on and believe in yourself as a unique person, as a star in the eyes of the angels. Ah, you're welcome, MA. All right, let's go ahead and get into Pisces. This is the last sign for today. If there are any last questions you'd like answered, feel free to provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and the question or concern by which you'd like for me to meditate on. Click on the $ box, drag the little button to a minimum of a $10 donation, and we'll rock and roll. All right, Pisces, what is going on with Pisces? I feel for Pisces that we should go into the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Haven't used this one today. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Pisces energy I'm reading for. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. With clearly defined messages regarding now into mid-October of 2020. Okay, so we have a Pisces here who is either carrying the Queen of Air energies, where it's like, I know what I've learned with the owl. I have the wisdom I'm seeking. I have set goals and intentions. I am maintaining balance, and I'm not afraid to very quickly and swiftly and kindly cut people out of my path who are not in my highest best good. Some Pisces are maybe dealing with someone who is an older, maybe than 40 or 50, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or they have that in their chart. Alva. Yes. Okay, thoughts position. Woo! So we have a Pisces who is thinking with the 2 of water energy that this is indeed my soulmate. This is indeed the right person, circumstance, situation for me. What I am manifesting is bringing me great balance, and I'm feeling a lot of love, right, with the 2 of cups or water in the next week or 2. Now, in the relationship sector, the circle spread, we have the messenger of earth. So it is through the connections of another or others in the next 2.5 weeks where this Pisces is going to be receiving communication regarding money, finances, things of the material, something that feels right with the 2 of cups energies. Some Pisces are thinking about their soul connections, family and friends, the people that they have been blessed to share their life journey with. They are thinking about an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And they are thinking in the relationship sector about communicating about money in the next couple weeks, Pisces. Now, in your creative aspects position, we have the 3 of earth energy. Now, the collective readings have had a lot of this energy. Some personal readings, I'm starting to see more of this. The Three of Coins or Pentacles is about, especially in the creative aspects position, setting goals and meeting goals regarding finances, career, or creative projects. Not giving up day to day, but creating something that will grow and prosper, or that you're working very hard to create abundance through your efforts. Okay, so there's a nudge here. Continue to put time and effort into figuring out, for some of you, this communication regarding money, working on things of the material in the creative aspects position, all the way from now into mid-October of 2020. So in the actions position, we now have the messenger of fire. A Pisces is taking action to communicate excitement about that which they are working towards in the area of the Three of Pentacles: money, finances, career, creativity, and or things of the material. Now, emotionally, by mid-October of 2020, we have a Pisces who has the Two of Earth energies. I feel like there's a lot going on. I don't feel particularly balanced. I am wondering about a decision or another, or something regarding maybe an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe there's some form of communication coming in regarding money, and it kind of throws this Pisces off balance emotionally. Which path, which idea should I go towards? What is going to happen? Wow. Now, in the subconscious position, for some Pisces during the first half of October of 2020, we have temptation, obsession. I'm going to clarify that in a minute. Now, in the day-to-day aspects position, Pisces, you may have been feeling this. There's some form of spiritual transformation that is happening. I feel like around you, day to day, you are working hard with the Queen of Air energies, the Queen of Swords, to set goals and meet goals and remain balanced, to not give up on that which you are creating with the Three of Earth in the creative aspects position. So Spirit's saying, Pisces, you are transforming through the process of manifestation of things of the material, financial. You are transforming because you are no longer just sitting and listening to your intuition, but you're putting action and communication into your work, into a situation involving money. So in the inner strengths position, wow, we've got three twos. 1, 2, 3, and a 3. So in the inner strengths position, we've got the Two of Fire. Spirit's giving you the strength, Pisces, to look at either two passionate connections, two exciting directions, two decisions in the area of creativity, finance, career, someone or something you're passionate about, trying to make a decision about a new path, a new direction in the area of home, family, or business. Getting very clear as you obtain wisdom that you have transformed because of the efforts you have put in. You are learning, you are growing, and now somebody's coming towards you to communicate a balanced offer, a new direction. And that's what may cause you confusion by mid-October of 2020. There's a lot of temptation here, but a desire as well to take action and share this new direction, this new opportunity with another or others. Wow. So in a 3-card summary to my left, for further clarification, we get the first couple cards here. So we have communication that took place maybe before now, Pisces, or will in the next week. Page of Earth energy, communication regarding money, waiting on more communication regarding money in connection to another or others. And the 7 of Air is like trying to figure out, is this my group of people? Is this where I belong, or do I belong somewhere else? Somebody's thinking about traveling or moving into a new direction. Look at, we've got this person riding the shell and then someone riding the ship. The Three of Fire is like, I put in the time and effort, and now I can push beyond the Two of Fire of where am I headed with my lantern, to now recognizing that my efforts with the Three of Wands are moving me into the direction of success. My ship is coming in, and now I may have to physically or virtually travel towards new connections. Someone's feeling a little bit trapped or stuck, but there will be a reason to celebrate here. You may not find it this week, but when we get into the first week of October of 2020, Pisces, it is those of you who are carrying the Queen of Fire energies. I know what I'm working towards. I'm excited and passionate about what I'm doing. I know what my goals and intentions are for the long term, and I love my life because of it. Someone may come towards you with a message of air energy. So this could be someone coming towards you with some form of truth. Maybe you're having to speak your truth to another because you have evolved, right? For some of you, this Queen of Air energy could be coming towards you, or they already have before this week. And you're hoping that, money is on offer. Wow. Now, with the Five of Water energies, Pisces, in the next couple weeks, the Five is about indecision, worries, and fears regarding emotional situations. I think you can heal from what was. Someone may be coming back into Pisces world or just be in Pisces mind in the next couple weeks, but Spirit's saying let go. With the Five of Water energies, connect with those who come together to help, to support you, who recognize the beautiful light that you share with others. You may be not fulfilled emotionally, and all of a sudden we have the sun and the star. Wishes coming true. People are seeing you as a star. And then we have the Queen of Earths climbing into the position of the Queen of Pentacles, saying, I have created wonderful things, beautiful surroundings, a family that I can support, care for, take care of, and love. For some of you, Pisces, you may be thinking about someone who has Taurus in their chart with the Hierophant energy as a major arcana, or you're like, I am ready for this new chapter. Something is coming in very quickly with the Eight of Fire that I've been seeing for just about everybody. Quickly and unexpectedly, that's going to bring the Ten of Water energies of a happily ever after. Then you're going to want to take action, maybe by mid-October for some, maybe during the second half of October, to go and tell others. Coming together because you waited patiently with the moon energies. For some of you, waited patiently on another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And with the Six of Earth, somebody comes together with information regarding money. And you are transforming how? Because with the 9 and a 10 here, we got the 9 of Fire. I gave and I gave and I tried and I did not give up. But now I can walk away because of the sadness, pain, worries, and fears of the past. They are dissipating. I'm recognizing my truth. I'm recognizing victory. I can now leave behind what doesn't serve me, and I can step into a path of great financial abundance. I am no longer conflicted about communication, but I am leaving troubled waters behind. I may actually travel this, Pisces, in the second week from now, or get an offer of travel. And the High Priestess is saying, check out this offer a little bit closer, or maybe you just naturally will. Because with the Five of Earth, I see worry and conflict or inner conflict regarding situations involving money. And then the Seven of Water is like fantasy. Boom. Here comes the King of Water and the Fool. I want a brand new beginning. And a King of Water energy, someone with an open heart, someone who is caring, loving, giving, supportive, someone who can control their emotions, is offering you a brand new beginning of sorts. And that's what you're communicating to others, maybe by the middle of October of 2020. So the third position is the Queen of Water. Okay, you guys are in your element, Pisces, all the way into mid-October of 2020. Why? Because the Queen of Water is helping to enhance your intuition regarding communication, maybe coming, like I said, from another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So there's playful communication that is going to make you really listen to your intuition. There's a spiritual transformation of I have become stronger. And now that I'm communicating with this soul person, this family member, this friend, I am tempted by this offer regarding money. But I can finally lay down an old battle that I was fighting for a period of time, maybe my whole life up until now. And boom, Spirit is closing this read with the world energy saying, yes, indeed, Pisces, you have gone full circle. Old temptations and behaviors have gone full circle. And now you can step into the portal, because a new portal, a new beginning, a blessed beginning. And they're giving another couple major arcana. So by mid-October, Pisces, you are manifesting the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. You have given birth with the Empress energies to new paths, new directions, communications, and connections. And all you'll have to do is sit back with the Hanged Man energies and allow people to explain their truth, the truth of a situation. Yeah, somebody was hurt in the area of love, and now Spirit's giving you the strength to reconnect and start over. Especially if this is another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And for some of you, maybe someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to confirm. I'm going to confirm with the Gypsy Oracle deck. Hold on one second. Jeannie, how do I get your answer? Josie, I was out of the thread for a while. Jeannie says you can rewatch the video and take notes. So probably a good half hour up to now. Riva, you could go back and re-listen. It may take a little while for this video to download into YouTube, but by the end of the day, it should be there. MA, thank you so much for your donation. Literally resonated with a message from all three of your signs, Aries, Scorpio, and Pisces. Thank you. You are very welcome, and thank you so much for the feedback. It means the world to me. Alva, wow. Riva, thanks. Pisces Moon, thanks. Pisces Moon, yes. You're welcome. All right, let's clarify for this, Pisces, and bring in the Gypsy Oracle deck, which will explain particular people, places, circumstance, situation, and environments from now into mid-October. Okay, wow. So Pisces, maybe you're being guided to help someone. She may be older than, gosh, I'm getting any age really. Someone who has air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, regarding a situation involving children. And in your thoughts, you're thinking about a karmic and blessed connection. You're thinking about and are hoping that a connection will work out, waiting on communication from a soulmate if you're single, for some of you. Now, it's interesting. This Lord was actually in reverse, and I don't do reversals, but I'm going to explain that a little bit. Some Pisces in the relationship sector are hoping for communication from this Lord energy, someone who's in a leadership position. This could be a father figure, grandfather figure, uncle, brother, someone who owns their own business, someone who really cares for family and business, someone who is a family supporter. It looks like communication is coming regarding money. It just may take longer than expected. If some of you are waiting on a job or waiting to connect with someone who may have, with the messenger of Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in their chart. Yeah, I shuffled these bad. All right, so in the creative aspects position, Pisces, by the second week of October, going into the third week of October, I'm going to reshuffle. Please clarify the three of Earth, which is effort. Continue to put time and effort in, for it is during the process of the creation of something that will bring stability that you are transforming spiritually, Pisces. Yeah, Three of Earth. You're researching a situation regarding money or things of the material because someone's coming towards you with the Doctor energy and they are wanting to help you. Or maybe you're wanting to help someone who has air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, regarding children. But I'm really feeling like with the Three of Earth energy, this is about researching a situation and offer regarding money. We got the messenger of air and then a Pisces taking a chance. Someone may come towards you and make an offer of money, or there's going to be communication for some with someone who is in a leadership position or has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Now, in the actions position, no wonder there was excitement here with the messenger of fire energy. For some Pisces, by mid, and maybe for some of you, it could take until the third, going into the fourth week of October of 2020, there's going to be someone's going to unite or reunite. Yeah, for some of you, if you're dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, there may be a little bit of an imbalance in the area of emotions. Some Pisces are realizing that something has ended because it was supposed to, and they're allowing for themselves to let go. It's like you wait on someone that feels right, and then you have a reuniting or you unite in some way, and you're hoping that they will heal you and support you and provide for you, but then there's just confusion and an ending. So that kind of explains what this temptation is about subconsciously. Ooh, and with the enemy energies, be careful from now into October if you're single. We do have the enemy energies of lies and deceit in the card of temptation. Speak your truth. Defend your children, your family. Maybe someone's connecting with someone who's very playful or tied to their past. And there are hopes that because this person is secure and stable, that they will eventually come towards you and you can research healing in the area of money. But you guys have transformed, or you are transforming. You're understanding right from wrong, good from bad, moral from immoral. If someone writes you and tells you they love you every day and all day long, that's the right one. If they don't, it's the wrong one. So day to day, it's about manifesting your own joyfulness, helping another or others, maybe helping donate to children or helping with children. And in the inner strengths position, we have a Pisces who's got the strength with the two of fire energies to kind of shine your lantern on different ideas, goals, intentions, and plans. For through your efforts, eventually, like we saw with the Three of Wands energies, going from a 2 to a 3, maybe from the second to the third week of October of 2020, to hang in there, because as you set goals and meet goals personally, you are going to unite with someone who's going to offer you a gift. Maybe some of you already have received that gift. And now all you have to do is give thanks to that and free yourself from old misfortunate temptations. Once someone lets go of someone tied to the past, their old ties, whoever they feel chained to because they know right from wrong, good from bad, then you can open yourself up to a better commitment, a deeper commitment. And for someone's going to see you as marriage material with the young woman energies and want to come into a deeper commitment, partnership, marriage. Some of you will be uniting with someone in a leadership position, receive a message regarding money, research that situation regarding money, and then reunite with them and look at the offer. And the offer for some, and this is happening collectively, may not be the first offer you receive may not be the right one, but the second will. Or when you are receiving an offer, speak your truth if you are feeling this Two of Earth energy emotionally, and get balanced by speaking your truth about what you want. Some of you, it's just about asking for a little bit more in the area of money, and then we have celebration. Freeing yourself from despair tied to the past because you have evolved, you have transformed. You can now create great things with joyfulness in your heart. Some of you brought upon yourself an empty time where you felt alone. And then communication is going to come again from the thief mid-month. Communication is going to come for some of you financially, materially, career-wise, that is going to steal your peace of mind. and you're going to either receive an offer for someone who's an older woman energy, or you are going to recognize how far you have come, and that you can bring an old connection circumstance to an end. You have evolved, you have grown, and now there's family, there's children, there's joyfulness, and there's an offer when it comes to what you're really putting your time and effort into in the next 3 weeks, especially. Awesome reading. Thank you, Josie. Thank you, Riva, for being here. So sorry for missing it. That is okay. I appreciate that you've taken the time, and everyone else taken the time to stop in and to trust in my gift to translate spiritual advice for each and every one of you. If these messages have resonated and you are interested in your own personal journey, I do offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this window. I am still offering the Now Fall Special, Happy Fall to You, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you so much to those of you whom have attended my Wednesday at noon U.S. Central Time live Zoomcast, where people have trusted one another to tell their stories, to listen to the messages, and to share with others how these messages are helping to guide you into that path of peace, joy, and happiness. Thank you as well to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running, and thank you to those of you who are attending today. If you're interested in attending the live video Zoomcast, just write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and I will send you that link and invitation for next Wednesday at noon. Okay, so I am closing with an overall energy. Hi, Rick. If no one else, hi, Tanika, thank you. If no one else has a question, see, for a lot of people, look at on the bottom of these two decks, the Two of Air, indecision regarding home, family, business, creating a home, a project from home, an idea where you can make a change in the area of home, family, and business. This is what is taking place at the end of September. I think it's more like we're thinking about it, planning it the next week, and then actually seeing the results of our efforts. So now is the time of cause and effect. Time and effort will bring you results. In the first half of October of 2020, you will be researching conversations, communications with others. And the card I pulled for an overall energy is the Four of Abundance. So this is about looking at, do I have enough? And if I have enough, am I giving extra to others who need help? That's a big message for the next month. A lot of us are starting a new journey. You may not see that yet, but you may have an idea of where it is you are headed. And in the meantime, giving and helping and guiding others is going to really start you on this new path in a very highly blessed, positive, karmic way. So the energies surrounding, especially those of us whom have been here today for the next 3-4 weeks, it is time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely, or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you are giving of yourself to others. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments at this time will bring success. Probably so much business that emotionally by mid-October, you might feel a little bit out of balance, not knowing which financial, creative, material decision to make. Right behind that, we have the messenger of action. Something new and exciting related to creativity or your career continues to come to your attention. If you are feeling an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going, although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. Loving angels surround and comfort those of you whom can finally let go of some form of temptation or something that no longer serves you. Thank you, Alva, and thank you, everyone. Take care, and God bless.